paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot belly goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
X. Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arca Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back Ride and Die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody, aka Camelot331, wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back it on Indiegogo, just like I have.
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went, and baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoke and rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause more than cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's not loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause long as cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties. Hey, anybody know this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
I forgot my mic was back there. How you guys doing on this illustrious Wednesday? Hot diggity damn, we're back. And remember the last stream where I was like, Mood has been gone for a while. I don't think he's come back. He came back today, just now. And he apologized, which is very sad. Now, granted, I mean, I haven't even seen it, but we're going to watch it live. And we're going to talk about it. And there's a lot of stuff on the dock today, by the way. Fillian getting dropped by a company because problematic VTubers. That's going to be a fun one. And also, apparently, PayPal has started to deplatform people and remove their accounts because they're problematic, which is hilarious considering the fact that about a year or two ago, PayPal quite literally said that thing in their terms of service, which said they could delete you at any moment, was a mistake. Remember when they said it was a mistake? Yeah, they're starting to finally use it almost at the exact same time as the Online Safety Act starts getting getting up to speed after MasterCard and Visa at the exact same time start banning shit, all within the same week. What are the odds? What are the odds? Pretty insane shit. Make sure you guys like the show. Yes, almost as if, like, no shit. Oh, at the exact same time, all of these things are happening. Every single channel I watch, Anna, that Star Wars girl, Cecil, it doesn't matter who it is, their views went from normal to completely gone. Everybody's views are gone. Everybody's live viewers are gone. People that were getting 3,000 to 4,000 concurrent are getting like 600 now. People that were getting 100,000 per video views are getting like 10,000 now. I get like 1,000 views per video now, which is not a big deal because I'm more worried about streaming. Although, you know, with videos, that's I do that as well. But, you know, I prefer streaming over anything because it's like live and raw, and everybody likes it a little raw. But it's really, really hard to kind of weather this, and it's pretty interesting to see what's going on and kind of like try to dissect what it is, because it's obviously an overt push by random companies or big banks or something to shut down any dissenting views possible. Any dissenting views possible. My recommended on YouTube now, and I don't even click on it, is quite literally people playing mundane children's games. Like, I've never understood the whole 30-year-old man playing fucking like Roblox. That's weird. But other than that, like, it's every stream that's recommended to me is somebody with like 20,000 viewers and they're playing a children's game. And I'm like, why is this recommended to me? I've never watched ever in my life somebody play a children's game. Like, what is this? So everything's getting pretty interesting. So we're going to see how long we can survive from this. Now, lucky for us, all my revenue from YouTube comes from streaming. So it's all super chats and memberships. So I can weather the storm, but a lot of people can't that rely on ad revenue. They're kind of fucked. Like, they're doomed. So make sure you keep up with all your favorite creators, mainly, especially Only Me. Charles says, another $2 for GameStop to sponsor your car. Thank you, man. I appreciate you so much, Charles. I love you. Holy Ozone says, super sticker. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let me see what that was. Was it a hippo? Is it a hippo? It's a fucking hippo, bro. All right. I was looking. Thank you, Rob. I love you, Rob. You the man, Rob. A gold boy and a red boy from Billy Hatcher. Oh, my God. Can you feel it in your bones? I feel it in my bones, in my shaft, in my ass, all at the same exact time. Mudahar's apology video only had a minute of him to making an apology, and then talks about everything that happened this week. At least he didn't play an instrument like one bit we know. Yeah, like I said the other day, the only thing that Mudahar could have done is said, yeah, I lied, and I don't give a fuck. Who gives a shit? Like, no, like, are you kidding? Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Here's what happened this week. It's what he should have said, but he fucking apologized. God, I'm so tired of people apologizing. Especially when, look, dude, did he say he was an engineer? Sure. Did he embellish and kind of like make it look like he was a famous like movie editor? Yes. Okay, who cares? You know, that's what I said the other day. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, maybe he said these things. I mean, he obviously did, but it doesn't really change anything. There's creators out there, like, it seems like the dumbest stuff is getting people canceled now, right? And I say canceled, I mean people, you know, getting pissed. I mean, look at James Charles. Is that his name? I think it's James Charles. I could be wrong, but I think it was that guy. Was quite literally just all the time DMing like teenage boys trying to have sex with them. And got ousted like 100 times, and no one gives a fuck. No one cares. They're like, oh, it's fine. James Charles, totally cool. Who cares? He'll lose a few subs, and then he'll just keep getting billions of views and keep signing multi-billion-dollar deals. No one gives a fuck, right? No one cares. But fucking Mudahar says, I'm an engineer, but not really. And like, he should be canceled. It's so silly, bro. It's so silly. Anyways, thank you, Billy. I love you. We're going to talk about a lot of this tonight. The goals today were 112 out of 500 for Nega Snake for the 492nd stream in a row. Oh my God. Hell Yeah, dude, get the hell on it, doggone it. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. Coming in strong, getting us there. 0 out of 100 members. We started like 1 minute ago. So the members are for Fight Milk and the super chats for Naked Snake. Get the hell on it. Diggity doggone it. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. A pink and an orange boy from a rainbow knot. All damn ready. So, Jamaican McCraze says, I think we are right to feel offended by what Mudahar did, especially people who are actually in school or have been. Sure. I don't discount the fact that people will be like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. But that's where it should end, is all I'm saying. Like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Right? And that's where it should end. Like, to actually legitimately like be angry at a random dude online that's behind the camera. I don't know. Almost any situation I think is kind of cringe. But when it comes to like the kind of stuff people do to get canceled, and Muda's like, I'm an engineer. Seems a little silly. You know, I think, you know what I think it is? Jamaican me crazy. I think that content creators are getting canceled way less nowadays because they're kind of watching what they do, right? With the exception of like Hassan Piker, everybody's kind of watching every step very closely because content creators were like really freaking fast and loose for a while, right? They were just banging viewers and shit. No one cared. And they start getting caught up in a lot of shit. And I think content creators have finally started to be like, oh, I'm just going to not do anything weird and just survive this, you know? So we need it. We need it for drama, right? So Mudahar is like, I'm an engineer, and we just kind of put it up there with somebody meeting up with a 12-year-old. And I'm like, I don't think it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man. Art says, I mean, you said you were a NASCAR driver, but you weren't. If you said you weren't a NASCAR driver, well, you would know. you would know, right? You could Google it. Is Cody Matt? No. Okay, cool. Matthew Fox in 23 months. Can't believe I made this shit this long. Hey, man, how you doing, Matt? Love you, dude. Appreciate you. All right. Let's start on the show. Make sure you like the stream. We're 20 likes away from goal. I did have to ban Fire Goddess, unfortunately, but I'll bring her back as soon as we hit 100 likes. Get on it, doggone it. What's up, Lester Logic? Hey, dude. Mudahar attempted to cancel Nux. I will not forget that. That was a bandwagon issue. How you doing? When's the next race? It's in like a week at Richmond, right? So I will be there. Mudahar's wabberjacked his reputation into the garbage. I'm going to wabberjack in the garbage. That's why I don't see Fire Goddess. No, she's not here. She's dead. I killed her. All right, like the stream. We're 20 away. I need you to spam it right now. I'm telling you in front of God and everybody. Let's pull up Mudahar's video and talk about it. And then we're going to... Oh, look, Cecil's streaming. Cecil's cross-streaming. Well, to be fair, I guess I'm cross-streaming because Cecil streams 24/7. I don't know how he has the energy to do that. Like, I want to die. For example, I am so low energy today, and I can't really explain why. I have been to the gym every day. I've been to the gym every day for like 9 days straight, which is what I do when I'm like kind of like suffering mentally, which I'm not really, but it's, you know, I'm fine. Okay. But I'm just so low energy. It's unbelievable. I can barely like move. I was laying in bed staring at the ceiling, like looking at my phone, like watching the time go up. And I'm like, oh my God. Did I eat food? Yes. I ate 2 bites of lasagna. And that's all I've had. I woke up at like 10 and then I forgot to eat breakfast. And then I had some lasagna like an hour and a half ago. Billy Hatcher, the pink boy. That seems really loud. I'm sorry. I hear it from across the room. Billy Hatcher's Mudahar pissed off a lot of people this year. He's dumbass opinion of anime girl and then fucked over. Elaborate on the opinion of anime girls. I remember the Nux thing though. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, dude. Pig boy in the house. Billy Hatcher. He's flexing his muscles hard, real hard, and putting it on my face. I appreciate you, my man. Here we go. We're closing in on halfway to the snake. Oh my God. Ackman is worse than Muda, in my opinion. So, I don't know. You know, I've talked to Ackman in real life, of course. He's been on my show before. I think he's pretty consistent, though. That's the thing with Ackman. I think he's pretty consistent. And also, he kind of has his own opinions. Like, you'll see he's the only person, like, saying a thing like, who gives a fuck? Oh, my God, it's a video game. Right? Which I don't tend to agree with, especially with forced, like, political bullshit in a in a video game or movie. And people like to ignorantly act like they don't know what that is, right? Look, dude, I am tired of the overt use of the word woke as much as the next guy, okay? But there is a correct use for it, and people almost misconstrue it 99% of the time now. It's overused. It's so overused. And people think that woke means a gay guy in a movie or a black guy in a movie. And it is in nowhere, shape, or form mean anything like that. All it is when you turn on a movie and there's a character who's overtly, like, their entire identity is their entire character arc and personality in the movie. That's the issue. Like, we had gay and like drag queens. The Birdcage is one of my favorite movies of all time. We've had all kinds of crazy representation all over the damn place for the last 100 years in film, but no one cared because it was normal to have representation in a film as long as you just had a good film, and it doesn't work like that anymore. The issue is they would put a gay character in the movie, and the entire point of the gay character was to tell everybody that they were gay, and then their entire arc was proving that everybody's evil and they're gay and it's fine. And I'm like, that's the issue. Just make a good movie, okay? I enjoyed the new Evil Dead, and it had, like, I'm pretty sure a gay and a trans character in it, and they died equally as brutally, and it didn't even talk about them being trans or gay. They just die, right? And that's how it should be, is have everybody. I mean, if you're going to make a movie in North Africa, make the entire cast African. If you're going to make a movie in China, make the entire cast Chinese. If you're going to make a movie in Japan, a movie in Denmark, make everybody white. It's not that crazy of an idea, but the issue is you'll turn on a movie that takes place in, like, rural Kansas, and somehow, like, the main guy is like a mixed black dude, and then their love interest is like a gay, like, Asian guy, and then there's like a trans person, and then everybody they talk about these issues actively in the writing of the show. And that's dumb. It doesn't make sense. It takes you out of it. It's de-immersive. That's the point. There's nothing wrong with representation in film and movie. We've always had it. It's making the entire movement be about the character's personality, and that's when it's lame. Because I'm like, okay, I get it, you know? But I digress. Anyways, that's what people do when they misconstrue the word woke. It doesn't mean that there's just diversity. It means that the character's entire personality is said diversity, and it's very silly. It's like turning on a movie and the character is literally every single angry, like, college kid getting interviewed by Charlie Kirk. Like, every single character is that kid that's angry about Charlie Kirk. And I'm like, dude, who gives a fuck? Who cares? All right, boys, here we go. We're almost halfway to Naked Snake. We're 8 likes from 100. I need you to spam the hell out of it. We're going to see what's going on with the Mudahar today. We were talking about it, boys. We're having a good time. Okay? Muda disappeared for an entire week, and some alarming allegations came out. Now, I will say, before I talk about any of this, allegations, kind of silly, right? Okay, for context, he claimed to be an engineer several times. Now, later on, a few years later, he said he dropped out of college. So this is right in line with the truth. But a lot of people were pissed about this. Maybe rightfully so, because people go to college, they spend a lot of money, and it's not easy, right? So it's kind of like stolen valor. So I totally get it. But when you compare it to things like, I don't know, James Charles messaging people on Snapchat that are young, that's worse. But for some reason, it's kind of getting treated the same way, and it's kind of silly to me. But I digress. Mudahar has come back, and he's delivered unto us a message from the grave. And we're going to go into it right now. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what he says. And if he apologizes, plot twist, he does, which is kind of sad, you know. But it's all good. Make sure you like this, comment down below so your view actually counts, by the way. Because if you don't, then we're all going to die in a fiery storm of hell. So let's jump right into the sauce. Mudahar's new video. It's been titled, It's Been a Wild Week. And I will give you a disclaimer here. Mudahar talks about it for like 2 minutes. Maybe less, actually. Probably less, which is lame. But whatever. Here we go. Let's jump right into the sauce. Make sure you get your giant ladle ready to mix this shit up because it's spicy, boys. Here we go. You guys ready? Okay. All right.
AI to verify if we are. Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mudahar, and it's safe to say it's been a pretty wild week. You know, I was looking at YouTube apparently rolling out an AI to verify if we are actually under or over the age of 18.
The AI is actually to verify if Mudahar's an engineer. No, it's completely fine. But luckily, Mudahar has engineered a response for us.
You know, when it comes to the internet, ladies and gentlemen, the past 7 days has really shown me that there's a lot that's changing. There's going to be a lot more showing your identification to access every part of the internet. That free, anonymous space that many people crave and love, that is slowly.
Imagine the internet being like, hey, Mudahar, show us your diploma for engineering before you proceed. He's like, fuck, they got me. They got me again. Damn.
But surely dying out. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to look at YouTube here where they were saying that starting August 13, 2025, so actually not that much time left, they'll be rolling out an age estimation model to determine if a U.S. user is under the age of 18.
Keep in mind, this is all in accordance with a law being implemented in the UK. What does that have to do with the U.S.? I don't know, but apparently the UK just has control over us again. 1776 means nothing to you. All right, the national anthem means nothing to you, and it still makes me weep like a baby every time I hear it and the jets fly by because I'm American. I don't drink Natty Lights, but I'm an American. Okay, but no, this is all in accordance with the Online Safety Act being implemented in the UK. Now, kind of unrelated, but PayPal has kind of they are throwing their hat in the ring and started deplatforming people's accounts along with MasterCard and Visa, which is not shocking. We have no power. We're all slaves to the grind. The grind, I tell you. And I'm sure you can probably tell by looking at the views on this video or any of your favorite creators' videos who are not the biggest creators in the world. I know a lot of people like to go, oh, Asmongold's views are still real high. Yeah, it's Asmongold, bro. It's the top watched person on the planet right now. Yeah, of course, his views are still good. But most other creators that were getting 100K or 80K or 50K per video are now getting 10, 5, 8K per video. I mean, my channel is a great example of this. Also, my content's pretty trash. So I'm surprised I last this long. But I do digress. It's obvious that YouTube's already put this in their system. And the August 13th date, it seems like a kind of like bullshit. Like it already went into effect, at least in some markets, you know.
So this will happen regardless of the birth date you've entered. And I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube accounts that are 99 years old, because I'm sure plenty of the young ones definitely set their age to 1900 when they were making their account, as many people back in the day did. So the model uses a variety of signals like YouTube activity and longevity of the account. If we determine you're under 18,
YouTube activity. Keep in mind, if you're an adult, if you're a full-grown adult, you got some hair on your chest, but you like to watch Roblox videos for some weird, strange reason I'll never understand, then you may be screwed here because it's looking at your activity. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I'm going to be honest. Oh, you watch Roblox, but you say you're 38? Banned. And it's like, but I am 38. But I am 38. I just really like that stupid game.
You'll be notified. As always, you have the option to verify your age, and they ask you by giving a government ID, a selfie, or, God bless, a credit card. So they actually gave all the smorgasbord of verification options.
My advice to the viewers watching is just don't watch Cocomelon, and you'll be all right.
So basically, if they determine a user is under 18, then the account becomes a teen account on YouTube, meaning that you get non-personalized ads. So for a lot of people that do make children's content, prepare to see your income dip pretty successfully down on this platform because you really do need the personalized ads to make good money. Enabled digital well-being tools by default, like taking a break, showing reminders about privacy when uploading a video, minimizing recommendations of videos that could be problematic if viewed in repetition. So again, YouTube responded even further here, and they said, hey, if I watch Pokemon, Minecraft, anime, Roblox, no, actually, that's for everyone. They're going to use an age estimation model that looks at a lot of deep things. where, again, it's not just as simple as, hey, I felt nostalgic, now YouTube's treating me like a kid. And of course, no one is required to provide their ID to use YouTube.
Look, dude, all I'll say is when I upload a video or go live, it asks if the video's for children every time. It doesn't guess that it's not. I've never set it for children ever in the history of time. I've never clicked yes on it, but it still asks me every single time. So I'm going to wager that this AI model is going to be hot dog water. Straight up hot dog water that has been on the stove for 3 days with a few wieners still floating in that shit. All right. Do you want to eat the dog? No, you don't, because it's in the hot dog water that's not even warm. You got cold hot dog juice on me. And the hot dog juice that's cold does not suffice my gullet at all.
Age estimation model determines you're under 18, you'll be notified. And if you believe it's incorrect, you have the option then to provide your ID, selfie, or a credit card. So yes, there is going to be age estimation coming, at least in the United States.
You got to provide a selfie, apparently. Imagine providing a selfie. You could just get your dad to do it or your mother. And if you're an orphan, you could get a homeless guy to do it. Hey, homeless guy, here, look at this camera. They're like, oh, so the guy watching Cocomelon is straight up 85 years old and on meth. Seems legit. Thank you, YouTube. Now, I don't know if you've been following the Online Safety Act, which is probably why all this is getting implemented. Let's be completely fair. People are able to bypass verification with screenshots of video game characters' face. Specifically, the Hideo Kojima game where you got a little baby. Death Stranding 2. Everybody suddenly that is using Discord and using YouTube, they're all the guy from Walking Dead. I can't remember his name right now, but it's legit. Daniel Robertson says, so what if you watch stuff with your kids? Like I like Bluey and other shows with my daughter on YouTube. You're boned. You're boned, Daniel. It's over. You're going to have to provide an ID because you were just too immature to be on this app right now. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you, buddy. Norman Reedus. Yeah. I get it. Okay. I get it. Okay. It's fine. You don't have to correct me with Norman Reedus. Okay. He looks like a hillbilly, and he always has. It's very strange, actually, when you watch Walking Dead from 20 years ago, and he still looks like an old redneck man. Somehow. This whole time, he still looks like an old redneck man. He hasn't aged a bit, but he hasn't gotten younger either. That's for damn sure. All right, anyways.
And I can only imagine this will hit the entire world. Now, YouTube's pretty much engineered, I would say, in their mind, it seems a pretty foolproof way of isolating kiddies from adults. Now, I use the E word over there, and I want to just start talking a little bit. I know there's been some drama, and I want to kind of address things here really quickly.
Here we go. It's the drama. It's the drama around Mudahar's very, very apparent lies about being an engineer and also being a famous video editor and creator. I will say I do find it horribly offensive that Mudahar is like, I'm a professional editor and video producer, and his lighting has never been good, and it's been shit since the first time I ever saw him pop up on YouTube. He's literally the worst lighting. No, but it doesn't matter, obviously. He does well. I'm just saying. It's kind of funny. Although, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, he just doesn't care about lighting. There's nothing wrong with that. You do not have to care about lighting to be a success. Let's see what Mudahar has to say about the cruel lies, the dastardly lies that's got everybody up in arms.
Free, anonymous space that many people crave and love, that is slowly but surely dying out. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to look at YouTube here, where they were saying that starting August 13, 2025.
I'm at the wrong part. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about now? Didn't we already cover this?
World. Now, YouTube's pretty much engineered, I would say, in their mind, it seems a pretty...
He said the word. He said engineered.
I can only imagine this will hit the entire world.
I apologize, everybody. I know I'm slow effort content. I get it, guys. This is low effort.
Now, YouTube's pretty much engineered, I would say, in their mind, it seems a pretty foolproof way of isolating kiddies from adults. Now, I use the E word over there, and I want to just start talking a little bit. I know there's been some drama, and I want to kind of address things here really quickly. So obviously, I have been calling myself a engineer, in some cases a programmer, a cybersecurity engineer, whatever you can call it. And, I apparently have also been a dropout, which I don't hide. Now, obviously, me being a dropout, I don't have a degree, so I'm not a certified or licensed engineer. Now, I made a lot of videos in the past where I've taught you guys about computer safety, cybersecurity, a lot of this stuff, and I think that content stands up on its own. And I believe it actually can be used, and people have learned from it. And I think that's great.
See, this is what Mudahar needs to get away from. He's like so worried that people are going to like not find him intelligent. So he has to preface his lies. It's like, I actually am totally not an engineer, but I did make content around cybersecurity and safety and hacking and shit. That's totally useful and totally legit and super smart and super awesome and well made. Okay, so technically, I mean, he's implying again that he's basically an engineer. He just doesn't have a degree. Bro, again, I would have just been like, yeah, I lied. I don't care. But he's kind of saying, but I am kind of super intelligent, guys. So, hey.
Now, if you feel offended, if you feel wronged that I called myself an engineer while not being a degree-holding engineer, then for that, I do apologize. And I will denigrate myself to, I guess, programmer or a fat Indian guy that knows a bit about computers. That's what I'll leave it at. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Now, again, if you want to stick around, awesome. If you still feel wronged and this does not suffice for you, then I don't really give a fuck.
Hey!
Simple as that.
Oh, that was it. That perfect. This is great. That's literally what I said the other day. Just say you don't give a fuck. Bro, he went from like a 2 out of 10 response to like a 9 right there. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. I'm based. I support Mudahar now. That's what you got to say. Say you don't give a damn, and y'all can eat my hairy ass. Eat it raw and wriggling. You know what I'm saying? Like raw fish. Alive. Gosh, hell yeah, dude. I want to hear it again. Don't give a fuck. That's great. Thank God. I'm so happy he did this. I was so worried that he was going to be like, basically I'm an engineer without a degree. And I'm like, that sucks. That's a terrible response. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, yeah, dude, base. What's up? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Now, again, if you want to stick around, awesome. If you still feel wronged and this does not suffice for you, then I don't really give a fuck. Simple as that.
Hey, Mudahar's back. The king has returned. Return of the king. He handled it perfectly. Exactly what you should have done. Exactly 100% the best thing you could have possibly done. He didn't sigh. He didn't cry. He didn't say, I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. He said, hey, man, I'm sorry if you were offended, bro. And I'm like, oh. And he's like, and also, I don't give a fuck. Based. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Somebody said he 100% watched my last stream. I had 300 people on my last stream. Mudahar did not watch my last stream. But I'm glad he had the same idea. I'm glad he did. Go fuck yourself. God, thank God. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10. Would subscribe again. There you go. Disco says, you think this goes deeper than just AI? UK and US are locking down all these sites. Plenty of other world powers of vested interest. Crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Okay. If you look into every single company that has the monopoly power, like MasterCard and Visa, which is 80% of the market share of all transactions made on the damn globe, 80%, that's basically all. PayPal is probably a small percentage of this as well. If you look who has the most shares of all these companies, it's going to be 2 organizations. I don't even know if I should say them or my video is going to get banned, but you know the ones. It's the same ones. It's the exact same organizations. And that's what's going on right now. That's exactly what's going on right now. Thank you, Disco Cobra. I love you. Appreciate you. That's the point, man. That's the point. With this whole situation, like I said before, oh my God, he just said he was an engineer. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? It's all good. But people take the internet so seriously. They look at all drama like a football game, right? That's how politics has become because social media amplified it. That's how every movement about human rights or whatever you want to, throw in there. There's 1,000 movements, They got radicalized by social media and it became a football game. Either you are on the home team or the away team, and you will die to prove your loyalty. I mean, we think it's silly to compare it to a football team or a soccer team or a football team or anything you can imagine. But I will have you know that a lot of times after giant games, entire cities riot and burn down shit. Right? It's all the same way. People just lack passion. The vast majority of people have zero interest. They have no passions. So they look for an area to feel fulfilled. And that fulfillment could be from being a fan of sports, being a fan of other creators, getting really, really hyper involved in online communities is a new one right now, especially on Reddit and a lot of weird, spooky communities on there. Parasocial relationships, that goes really, really far. And political movements, that is pretty much the head of all of it. Right? It kind of almost controls all of it from the top down. Political movements. Oh, you don't like you are a conservative, or you must like Asmongold. Right? Because he's apparently a conservative, even though he kind of just plays a video and says it's bullshit. Right? Low effort content for the win, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And that's why people were so pissed at Mudahar. Because they got it. They just need to have a battle to fight. What people don't realize is strife is what builds character. Strife is what makes people feel fulfilled when they conquer said strife. Strife is at an all-time low modern day in 2025. Everybody has food in their belly in the West, at least, right? You're not worried about dying every second or dying from disease or famine or war. You're worried that you're going to miss Mudahar alive, right? So you need strife. And if there is not strife available, you will create strife. Therefore, you'll get really passionate about online creators' drama. And that brings us full circle. Please like this. Please like this. I crave your validation. You don't understand. Chris Olin says, he's not lying. The quality of being an engineer isn't measured by having several thousands of dollar piece of paper affirming you are, and people who pretend otherwise are clinically. Yeah, no, even there's still, well, I don't know about now, but I know when my ex, when she became an engineer, like she got her degree and she started working in the actual field itself, right? She worked with people that were like in their 70s that were working there that never got a degree, and they're just called engineers. They were engineers and they worked there as engineers on the same level as her, making way more money, but they never got a degree, right? This is relatively new now. Like, I guess if you look at the course of 50 to 60 years, it's relatively new. It used to be you got an apprenticeship and you became an engineer, right? Apprenticeship, journeyman, engineer time. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to have a bachelor's, right? Because you got to pay. Because you got to pay. You must pay, Chris. That's a goal boy, by the way. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Billy Hatcher with an orange boy. Oh, my God. Give him a kiss. For the Rainbow Knight, also Muda saying, I don't give a fuck, it's fine, but I was kind of expecting a more clever response from his video. I wasn't always a huge fan of Muda, but I don't agree with all his opinions. Sure, I mean, it's hot or cold all the time. I typically am okay with Muda. Not as if he would care any way or the other. I'm just a random dude. But I'm saying, like, personally, I've always kind of been like, oh, he's fine. You know, he's fine. I don't mind if you have different opinions than me at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally cool with it. So I think he's been all right. And I really enjoyed the stuff he did with Carl exposing Gerard the completionist. I really enjoyed that. That was great. So yeah, I mean, he's done some good stuff. So I dig it, you know. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. I always thought this was all very silly. Jason Jenkins said I had strife earlier. Turned out I had to poop. Oh, yeah, dude. Anubis. Let me go up. Anubis said something about something. Anubis says, say what you want about conservatives. They at least stand for what they believe in, no matter how crazy or bullshit it is. The left is so fragile that one disagreement, they eat each other. Sure. It depends. Like, so I think in real life, you're right. Right? Like in real life, you're right. Because everything is online, right? I have people that are super left that come to like meetups to hang out with me, and they are so cool. And they don't even talk about politics. And if they do, we just kind of agree to disagree, and we laugh and cut up, and no one cares. And I think that's most people, kind of. I will say that you're correct conservatives usually won't really care. You know, they're like, whatever, dude, don't give a fuck, right? You know, and they're going to continue to do whatever they're going to do. And I've always kind of said that when it comes to like, there's obviously both sides are psycho as shit online, right? As soon as conservatives get power, you know, in, you know, the Oval Office and another, like they get a majority in the House and whatnot, conservative commentators always go super extreme, right? They're always like, we need to ban gay, like legitimately, like gay marriage. We need to remove that. We got to remove this. We got to ban porn. We got to ban this. And I'm like, whoa, what? You just got in office a week ago, and now all these commentators are going like a mile to the right as hard as they can. And I'm like, see, you're all fucking. You're fucking. Okay. And it's kind of, the left does the same thing, right? They do think that you should be arrested for calling somebody a he, right? So they all do it. I think conservatives do it a little bit less, but it's starting to get hard to even tell the difference nowadays because social media has just been, it's just wild. It's just out of fucking control, man. Yeah, ban OnlyFans is the current line. Yeah. And I think that's stupid. If you want to sell your nudes online, do it. I don't give a fuck, right? I don't understand. Like, what do you think you're protecting? Oh no, now people won't Google boobies? What's the next move? You got to ban Google boobies, right? What's the next move after that? You got to ban porn, right? Oh, what's the next move after that? You got to ban Maxim magazine now. What's next? You got to ban VHS, right? How far are you going to go with it? Or are you going to allow people to make their own decisions? Which is what we should strive for. Ban GTA. True, Falco. All right. Okay. Get real. It's fun. Anyways, so Mudahar's apology, fantastic. It's a 9 out of 10. Him starting off with saying I'm super intelligent, kind of gay, but followed it up with the fuck you. I'm all about it. All about that shit. All about it. We'll let it play a little bit more too. But I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, all good. I'm very happy that he went the route. I actually did not expect him to do this, but amateur. What's up, buddy? I was not expecting him to straight up do the thing that he should do, you know. But again, Mudahar seems like a pretty intelligent guy. I think he probably was like he probably looked at his options, exactly what I said on the last stream. You got to look at your options. You lied. Okay. You're not going to be able to tell people you didn't because you did. Okay. So what do you do? You have to say you lied. But apologizing is kind of gay online as a creator. It is, you know, it's kind of lame. Okay. So what do? You do what is real and say, this is who gives a fuck. I don't care. That's your best route because to be fair, it snaps people back into reality. Right. Because I think people get really, really, really radical when they're watching their favorite creator. He said the N-word in 2016. Right. But then the creator comes out on the camera and they're like, hey, dude, yeah, I said this word in 2016. That was like 10 years ago. So go fuck yourself. I don't care. Eat my cheeks. Anyways, back to the show. And then like 90% of people will see that were angry and they're like, huh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, well, I guess they kind of look inside themselves. Like maybe I was being a little crazy about that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Bob Lavari. Yes, my name is Mr. Bob Lavari. I would like to purchase one of your new Audi A5s. Been reading about them on Google. Bob Lavari here. No degree needed for some engineers like software. If Muda was given medical advice and didn't have a medical degree, he couldn't get away with it. True. Jace. Very true, Mr. Bob Lavari. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Bob Lavari. Thank you, Bob Lavari, for your super chat, my friend. All right, let's continue the show, and then we'll move on to Fillian, and then we'll move on to PayPal, and have some good fun doing it. By the way, I will have a video after the stream, about 10 minutes after the stream, so don't miss it. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. We're having a good time, guys. We're going to have a good time.
Now, again, that being said, if anything else comes out of this, you know, whether there be some legal stuff, then I'll just let lawyers handle it, and we'll call it at that. But that being said, I want to move forward. And that's pretty much the engineered response that I had to give.
Hey!
That being said, let's look even further into what's going on.
So what he means by that, I think people are probably misconstruing what he says there. Like, I'm going to let lawyers handle it. Like he's threatening a lawsuit. No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think what he's saying is there are people claiming that they're like emailing all kinds of organizations in Canada to see if it's illegal for Mudahar to have given any advice, you know, in that spectrum, whilst not being a degree holder or something to that case. I don't know. And that's probably what he's talking about. If anything arises, he'll let people, he doesn't care. He'll let lawyers handle it. That's what I'm getting from that. I think people are misconstruing that and thinking he's going to sue people, which I don't foresee that. That would make no sense. That's the opposite strategy that somebody that just did what he did would do. You're not going to have literally the perfect response to allegations like this and immediately sue people. That's not, he would have cried or something. Then I would have believed it. Snafu. I got nothing to say, but I love you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Let's look at the goals today. 209 out of 500 for Naked Snake for the 492nd streak in a row, stream in a row as well. 209 out of 500. We're 291 away. 0 out of 100 for the Fight Milk membership goal. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I also gift 10 memberships as soon as we hit the goal as well. So get on it, doggone it. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's continue the show. Mudahar, more like moaning hard. All right, okay. What's up, Senior Squatch? Celestian Gravy. Release those Epstein files. Y'all doubt it. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Hey, oh, by the way, I just saw the word NASCAR amateur. Hey, by the way, guys, if you guys don't know, I hope you know, but if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know that it is official. If it's already not official, I am officially in NASCAR 25, the new game available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, whatever Xbox is called now. I can't follow it anymore. But I am in NASCAR 25 as a playable character. Make sure you guys go pick up your game. Comes out October 14th. We're only 2 months away from being able to crash me and get crashed and go backwards like everybody wants to do so much. Look how pretty it looks. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Make sure you go pick up NASCAR 25. The new video game, it is worked in tandem with the people that do iRacing. It's going to be good, dude. I'm pumped, bros. I'm very, very pumped. I hope they have a licensed league, though, like where you have to have a license, just like iRacing. So it makes it fun, makes it good. So shut up, Scaly. How about you eat my ass? Does the game crash when I pick you? Oh my God, Jesus. Is it on PC? Yes. I believe it comes out at a later date on PC, but there's like freaking 200 tracks in the game. I'm kind of lying, but it's a lot. They have Berlin in the game. Why? They have Flat Rock. That's pretty cool. So they have so many nice short tracks and big tracks, Daytona, Talladega. It's all there, boys. You can play as your favorite. And then also, if you want to, you can play as me. There you go. Get on it. Don't go on it. Yeah. I'll probably be signing these somewhere when they come out. So I had to find some. But I made this cute little post that's hyper gay. It says, just a few decades ago, I was playing NASCAR 98, dreaming of what the future held. How the hell did we get here? Thanks to Timcast. I appreciate you guys. Look at me. That's me. In the single wide trailer next to the Total Gym and the Lizard CD case. Playing some damn NASCAR. I think it's NASCAR 2000. At Charlotte, which I've raced there like 3 times. Yes, 3 or 4 times now. I don't remember now. Get on it, doggone it. So, hey, man, we somehow made it full circle. So, get on it, dude. All right. It's pretty weird, isn't it? It's pretty crazy how this all played out. Pretty crazy. How did we get here? How did we get here, fam? How did we get here? All right, we are at 219. We're almost halfway to Naked Snake because Billy dropped a damn gold boy on my face. He says, I bet Mudahar watches hentai behind the scenes at home. Also, congrats on being in the NASCAR 2025. Sucks the game's only on shitty consoles first. Yeah, well. I have a PlayStation 5. It's still in the box, too. Funny story. So I gave away 23 PlayStation 5s when PlayStation 5 came out. I gave away 23. I regret that, by the way. Because it was like $4,000 or something. That was stupid. It was more than $4,000, actually. This is very dumb. Very bad financial decision. But I was happy people got some PlayStation 5s. It's pretty cool. I signed them too. I signed the PlayStation 5s. But the last 2 I gave away, both of the people claimed I was like robbing them and like fraud and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the last guy was like calling me out on Twitter. So I just like told him to fuck off. And then I never gave it away. And I just still have it. So I still have one of them. Yeah. So thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, Billy. 218 naked snakes. Get on it, dog on it. It was fun, but dude, 1 out of every 4 or 5 people would try to like fraud me, and it was so weird. They would like either they would try to get more money out of me, and it was just a strange time. It's a very strange time. You gave away PS5 during COVID? I think so. Yeah, it was whenever they came out. I gave away 20, technically 23, but 22 got shipped out.
On the other side of the world, so the United Kingdom, when they launched the Online Safety Act, one of the ministers, one of the people on TV came out and started saying this about VPNs.
For everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe, keeps children safe in our country. So let's just not try and find a way around. Just prove your age, make the internet safer for children, make it a better experience for everyone.
Dog, if I have to give my identification card,
I gotta say, I wish somebody would ask that guy a question. Right? Obviously, it's paid for. It's paid for. It's all bullshit propaganda. But I wish somebody would ask this guy the question, right? Be like, hey, man, so you say you want to protect kids, right? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, of course, we want to protect children. I'm going to be like, okay, how does what you're doing protect children? How does asking adults to provide ID protect children? How does any of this protect children? I'll wait for your response. Now, the canned response will be like, well, there's predators online. No, it's because you don't want children seeing anti-immigration sentiment is what you're worried about. That's what you're worried about. You're worried about children seeing countless videos of people getting attacked in the streets in the UK. That's what you're afraid of. You don't want people to have dissenting views. There's a reason why 1984 takes place there. I don't know why, but they're so malleable. Something about people in the UK, they're just malleable as hell. Okay? You say we're taking away your guns, they say, yes, sir. Try that shit in America. Try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. I tell you what, man. There's a 300 blackout in my garage right now. And I don't know why. It's just out the open. It's one of my friends. He's stashed all his guns in my garage literally yesterday. So I went down to get my tools because I'm working on the pool. There's just there's a fuck ton of guns just sitting in my garage. I'm like, damn, it's the 300 blackout right here on the floor. What the fuck? Pretty funny. I live in Alabama, baby. What's up? Got the blackouts for everybody. Halfway to Naked Snake, guys. Can you do a British accent? Oi, love. Nice day, isn't it? Eh. Oi. Yeah, I almost sent out an audition for a movie yesterday that's being filmed in China. Because I think my best way to get into film is to go to the Chinese route. I'll be the white guy in all the Chinese film. And so I applied for these roles in this Chinese action movie. It's basically John Wick, but Chinese. And one of the roles was like, must have a European accent. And I'm like, fuck. Oi, love. Put your dukes up. I mean, they might be all right with it. Chinese guys are, oh, sounds very good. Sounds very good. All right, okay. Well, that'd be funny. Got a license for that thing, mate. Got a license for them words. Got a license for that Facebook post, mate. All right. Anyways. Just sound like you're peeing. European.
To every single website and game and service that is not a fun experience. That is actually so fucking friction and annoying that I don't want to deal with the internet. Now, it's funny that I looked at this and, you know, I always kind of joked around and said, man, all these laws are probably getting passed by VPN lobbies. Like, they just want to get their stocks going up. But the thing about it is, obviously, the VPNs were never going to be an answer, okay? Because it even came out that apparently some of the people in the government like had expense sheets that came out because they're public servants that apparently they were paying for VPN subscriptions. So really, it's rules for thee, not for me. That kind
of course, yes. Politicians can do whatever they want. They are above the law, regardless of what people say. They are above the law. They always will be, and we need to just get in line, right? The best thing you can do is hope that their corruption aligns with your benefit. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do. And also, I take back my opinion on Mudahar. I don't like him anymore. I'm disgusted with Mudahar. You want to know why? Why does every YouTuber that does commentary videos, why do they all use autofocus? It makes me want to punch holes in my wall like a real white boy. You know what I'm saying? Bro, there's nothing that makes me more irrationally angry than autofocus on a person sitting in a chair. You're in a chair. You're in a chair, man. You don't need autofocus. Why you have autofocus on? God, makes me so livid. Ah, fuck. Fucking 4 million subs. You're using autofocus in a chair. You're supposed to be a professional. Mudahar says he's an engineer. He's a hacker. He's a programmer. He has taught thousands of people. He's just smart. Then why do you use autofocus? I just can't take this shit no more. I'm just so tired of watching the camera focus every 2.5 fucking seconds of a 30-minute video. What if I had fucking epilepsy? Does Mudahar not care? What is this world coming to, man? All right. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. And I want to die now. Gee. Not sure becomes the first member of the stream. He's not sure about hitting the like button, but he is sure about becoming a member. And we are officially 1 out of 100 for Fight Milk. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Not sure. People were like, is that what? Yeah, it goes in and out of focus every 2 seconds. By the way, I'm joking. I'm not actually angry at me. But I am tired of this. I put my camera on manual focus the day I had it because I'm like, I'm sitting in a chair. Why would I use autofocus? I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I am standing in front of you. There's no need to change anything. It doesn't matter your aperture or you're right here. I'm right here. And you can't unsee it once I said this. By the way, everybody in the chat, you're going to always see this from now on. You're going to always see this from now on. You're going to see the autofocus and you're going to get so angry. I'm telling you, it's going to happen to you. Somebody said you'll take it over RTU's cheering. Yeah, Rich does that too much and it makes me want to kill him. Look, I love Rich. I love that giant bald man. But my God, he claps at himself. He claps at himself. Come on, Rich. Come on, Rich. I need you to stop. All right, here we go. By the way, we're at 6 members. Not sure it's flexing. He's flexing. Look at me doing it. What's up? All right. Thank you. Not sure. Not sure if I get the memberships. Oh, my God. Video File got one. La Sombra got one. Mike Necessity got one. Adrian Givine got one. And Andrew Morales. Jays. Review Tech Still streams. Yes, he has another channel called Rich Tomorrow. And he's kind of making a comeback. He's almost had 100K subs. I'm pretty excited about that. You know? You gotta love Rich, man. You get the vibe that Rich just don't know. He just does. He's not aware of his surroundings sometimes. He's like a giant baby. We love him here. I love Rich. I love Rich. Look, they ain't no, look. I'm not shitting on him. I like Rich. He's fine. He's just a little goober sometimes. Thank you, Not Sure. I love you, dude. Appreciate that, buddy. All right, here we go.
of bullshit. And the thing about it is, obviously, with these laws being passed where they want to verify, actual people's identifications, VPNs are not going to be a tool that is going to be around much longer if these governments or these organizations are really gung-ho on taking away your privacy. Now, that doesn't mean that you should give up on VPNs. Like I've recommended, Mullvad VPN is a pretty great option. But even when it comes to things like YouTube, right? There was something that I saw floating around where apparently YouTube was blocking VPN usage. The internet is genuinely dead. I just got this for the first time. I live in the United Kingdom, so I don't want to submit ID.
Oh, you live in the United Kingdom? Rest in peace. Go get your biscuits and crumpets, bro, because it is over. I use a VPN called... it's called VPN for Chrome. It's probably terrible, but I use it. So...
Of course, it all came up to this VPN proxy detected on YouTube. Now, I want to kind of, disarm this because I think it's actually misinformation. So, for instance, on YouTube, there's a channel known as Formula One. And over here, you can see that I've loaded up a 8-minute race highlight. Now, why isn't this loading up necessarily? Well, it's because if I fire up a VPN really quickly, for instance, like NordVPN, connect, God forbid, the United Kingdom, and I hit enter, you can see that, again, if I...
You see what Mudahar did there? You see what Mudahar did there? He pulled up his little prompt. If I type in all these hacker terms, turn on the VPN. Mudahar, you silly willy. Oh, Mudah. We love Mudah. He's funny. Look at that. Shit, bro. You know what I do when I turn on my VPN? Big screen pops up and it's a power button that looks like an Xbox logo, and I click that bitch. Connect to Sweden, Jazz. Yes. All right. Oh my God.
Refresh this page, this video will give that little error VPN proxy detected. You might have seen it for a half second, but that's just kind of how it works. So why is this video not working? Well, it's because they've actually restricted the Formula One channel, from my understanding, from reaching to generally every part of the world, right? There are actual licensing limitations. You can actually see this happen with like movies, sporting events, just YouTube TV in general. Now, the thing about VPN services is that they're not necessarily services that, are undetectable. If you go to Netflix with a, VPN that, doesn't do its effort to hide itself well, then all Netflix has to do, or really any service has to do, is find out where that VPN is hosted and just block those servers. So, for instance, if I connect through NordVPN, for instance, you can see that in the United Kingdom, it's given me the ISP Cloudvider Limited. Now,
yeah. So, for those that don't know, VPNs don't really do anything. A VPN, the only thing a VPN is going to do is, for example, if you have something blocked in your state or whatever province, wherever you're at, and it's blocked, if you use a VPN, you can usually get around it pretty quick, as long as they're not checking for it, right? But if you think for a second the FBI can't literally take a 4K picture of your asshole, regardless of if you have a VPN or not, you're sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. Don't do it. Don't fall for it, boys. Don't fall for it, boys.
If you look up Cloudvider Limited is a website that provides VPSs in 11 global locations. So the thing is, if you're somebody that wants to host your own VPN, and I made videos like this in the past with MUTAHVPN and MUTAHVPN 2.
MUTAHVPN. All right. So we covered the Mudah apology. He talks about a lot of, he recaps the entire week with like Liltay and stuff. And we've talked about that last stream about Liltay. Apparently no one gets my theory on Liltay. It's kind of frustrating, but it's whatever. Everybody's just doing the knee-jerk react, like surface level response that they do for everything. The same kind of people that think The Rock is natty at 50 years old and only getting larger are commenting on the Liltay thing and just sounding really dumb. And then I comment on it and people don't even understand what I'm saying. So Liltay thing is lame. Because like no one understands. Like no one gets what's going on. They just think, how. It's like, dude, she's just trolling you. And you guys are stupid. And you're making it like an issue, like a governmental issue, when she's literally just trolling you. My God. Okay, now we're going to move on to Fillian. So Fillian, it's time for some VTuber drama. You guys ready for some VTuber drama? Huh? You ready? You ready for some VTuber drama? We got some VTuber drama for you. And we're going to pull up our tried and true boy, Rev Desu, because he's my man. What they playing? Thank you again. Not sure. I appreciate you, dude. I don't even know who Liltay is. Yeah, Liltay is just a little kid that's been trolling people, probably with help of family, for like the last decade on social media, ever since she was a little kid. She's faked her death. She faked getting kidnapped. She's faked so many of these things. And that's just like the top ones I can think of off the top of my head. But she created a OnlyFans like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, and she had just turned 18, like just turned 18. So she creates an OnlyFans. Now, keep in mind, people don't understand what this means. They think when you create an OnlyFans, it means you're porn now. There's porn now, right? Porn has appeared. Porn has come out of the ether and is just available now of this person. That's not what OnlyFans is. OnlyFans is like Locals. It's a membership service exactly like Patreon. It's the same thing. It's literally identical to Patreon. Okay? But it's called OnlyFans. And it's been popularized with mainly women using it as a way to sell like nudes and shit. That's kind of what it's known as now. Liltay made an OnlyFans and made $1 million in like 3 hours. Right? $1 million in subscriptions in 3 hours. That's crazy. She has not posted any porn. She just made an account, dude. But people think that since she made an account, there's just porn now. And they swear by it, by the way. They will swear to you that they saw her porn already. By the way, it doesn't exist. But they claim they've seen it. And I'm like, no, you have not. Because it doesn't exist. And she probably will never post anything like that. Because it's literally a troll to make money and to make people look stupid, like she has been doing for the last decade. You don't think that this girl that's getting older, that's obviously kind of witty and understands how to troll the fuck out of people, isn't going to troll you into oblivion at the age of 18? Yeah, she gonna go hard on your asses. You know? They saw a fake photo, Snafu. So there's like a fake picture on X that's being shared of like a random ass and a random titty. And they're like, this is Liltay, bro. You see this random titty? It's Liltay. It's all grainy. It's very grainy and stuff. It's a picture of a picture on a phone screen. It's super grainy. It's Liltay, bro. It's not even Liltay. It's very silly, bro. It's very, very silly. All right, thank you. But that's Liltay. That's the Liltay drama. You know? So, Chili Mike says pics, though, were probably made before she was 18. There are no pics. They were posted a minute after midnight when turning 18, which is the issue. There are no pictures of her nude. That's the point. That's the point everybody's missing. Because people keep saying this, Chill Mike. And this is a valid thing, Chill Mike. I'm not fucking with you. This is valid as fuck. You're right. But the issue is, she hasn't posted any porn or nudes or anything. That's the issue. People were like, dude, she took pictures when she was 17, though. And I'm like, she hasn't posted any pictures. The only picture she has posted is her in, like, clothing. And, like, shorts. She got shorts on, bro. You know? So, yeah. All it does, Chill Mike, in my opinion, is it makes the people that subscribe to it gross looking. They already look gross, right? Now, to be fair, though, every single celebrity on the face of the earth has had a countdown clock. Britney Spears had one. Lindsay Lohan had one. The Olsen twins had them. A countdown to 18. They've all had them. Right? So, none of them did porn, though. I don't think. It's all good. Yeah, they're all fake. They're all fake. People are apparently can't tell the difference between really terrible AI / Photoshop and real life. Damn, Liltay's titties are huge. She looks like a porn star. I wonder how that happened. Oh, yeah, it's because it's not fucking her, man. She's a tiny little Asian girl. Like, what do you... Damn, how did her face get on that body? I can't believe this. It's so funny. All right, let's talk about Fillian, boys. By the way, where are we at in Super Chatties? And I know memberships were at 6. 6 out of 100 for Fight Milk. Also, 219 out of 500 for Naked Snake. Oh my God. 491 streams in a row, guys. Insane. Kevin Splady says, just because it's OnlyFans doesn't mean it's porn. See cosplayers. Yes. Yes, man. God. Bro, you know how many cosplayers that wear full ass bodysuits have OnlyFans and they've never posted a single nude ever. And they have like 1 million subscribers for some reason because they're hot. I mean, I get it, but like it's become synonymous with porn. So normies see it as just porn. It's the same thing with anything else online, right? Normies think The Rock is natty. Normies think the Mountain from Game of Thrones was natty. They think Eddie Hall's natty because I don't want to shit on them. They just don't. They're ignorant. They don't understand how any of that shit works. They just assume. You know what I'm saying? They just assume. Oh well. It's like, no, it totally didn't take me drugs to become the best in the world in a field that takes drugs to even place in the top 100,000. No, I didn't use the drugs to get to number 1. Oh, I can't tell, man. I'm just, I can't. It's fucking crazy, man. Oh, my word. All right. Ericaius, yeah. Thank you, buddy. Says, what makes you a cyber porn engineer expert? I've been studying for years. I'm saying. When you chill back, when you say grifting for pedos, what do you mean? Do you mean Liltay is in the wrong? Or do you mean like the pedos are in the wrong? Because I would say the pedos in the wrong. No, but that's that. Now I digress. The whole point is, if a serial killer went around killing people, right? And we knew who it was, right? And then they killed again, are we supposed to be like, damn? No, we're going to be like, well, of course they did. They're a serial killer, right? Liltay's been trolling people for a long time she faked her death, bro. She faked her death. Yes, she's going to do this shit. Of course she is. Hell yeah. The better than wrong. Agreed. 100,000%, Joe Mike. Agreed. I love Zio's boot. What the fuck, Chet? How about you chill out, bro? God. Come on, Chet. Dexter's the exception. He killed a police officer one time, bro. Dexter killed a police officer that was innocent one time. I'm pretty sure. Will you go full DSP for snake streak ends? Yes. Yes, I will, Umber. Can we get some support tonight for the silliness? Umber? Come on, man. I got so much debt in WWE phone games. Help me. Help me, please. Z is no longer natty. Oh, yeah, she's dead. She's not. She got fake titties. I agree, Herb. Bury him. Chris Owen says, she was posting about seeing her in a birthday suit at 12:01 a.m. on OnlyFans. I get the outrage from normies. Yeah, it's the norm. Yeah, you're right. It's normies. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. She didn't post anything. So they got. They got trolled. They got. All right, let's talk about Fillian, boys. 219 out of 500 for Naked Snake. We're halfway there, boys. Halfway to Naked Snake. Big shout out to Billy for a red and a pink boy. What a manly man you are. Big shout out to Billy's the orange boy too. Oh my God, Billy's the only orange, pink, and red boy. Jesus, Billy. He's heavy lifting today. Thank you, Billy, for your super chats and keeping us alive today. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. He's good for you, boy. He's been keeping the Naked Snake streak alive. Him and Chris McGough, they don't back down from a challenge, bro. Whatever happened to Lofty? Oh, Lofty committed suicide years ago. How do you not know about this, man? We miss Lofty. Rest in peace with Billy Hatcher. Oh my God. He retired from life. Billy, thank you, buddy. Billy says, my final super chat, I have no idea who Liltay is. We'll still talk about it. Yeah, the only reason I know who Liltay is because I watched YouTube documentaries on her, faking her death and doing crazy shit. So I watched, and I got, they got recommended to me for a week after that. So I watched 3 of them, and then I never watched another one. So I know all the Liltay lore now. It's the only thing I do that with almost every creator because sometimes they'll just start getting recommended to me, and I'll watch them. The only one I have never watched is the DSP ones. Because I don't care. Now, I have seen him. I saw the video where he beat his PP, though, live. That was pretty funny. Oh, the camera's on, huh? The camera's on this whole time, huh? I saw him last week debating about aliens. Wait, whoa, where? Hold up. We're officially halfway past Neck and Snake. Look at that, boys. Thank you, Billy. Billy. Baby back ribs. Why he comes up? Because he sucks. He knew. He was like, you know what? I suck. I'm a terrible person. He was talking about how Rings of Power was going to be good. And then it came out and he decided to take it off. He's like, no, you know what? I'm out. I'm out, bros. All right, let's talk about Fillian. We're talking about Fillian today, everybody. Here we go.
Here. So today we're going to be looking at a very messy situation involving the popular VTuber Filian. Now, she's been canceled many times in the past, but this one is very unique, where she was let go by one of her major producers over her collaboration with several Russian VTubers.
Now, for a little bit of context, VTubers rely on collaborating to kind of grow. From what I've seen, from my knowledge of it, you know, they're always collabing with each other, and I think that's how a lot of corpos get a lot of talent very, very strong really fast. Is they immediately get them signed on, and then they immediately do collaborations with other large VTubers. That's how that works. Now, I had a period of time where I was collabing with VTubers like Pippa and whatnot, and then I fucked it all up. Oopsies. So that didn't go forward. No, that's kind of how that works, I think, is they really rely on collaborations. Now, the reason why the Pippa thing didn't work out, and I don't even like saying her name because people get pissed, but it's because she collabed with me, and I'm what they call a flesh tuber, and then I fucking joked online, and that ruined everything. And there is danger there from her getting graduated, or anybody getting graduated for that matter, for collabing with people that might be problematic. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. Anjali says, Anjali Raz says, thank you for an entertaining end to my birthday. You helped me get home safely, so all I need is Naked Snake to top it all off like a cherry on top. Anjali with an orange boy. Thank you, Anjali. We're close. We're there. We're 200 away. An even 200. Yes, my ignorance was my downfall. Oopsies. Oopsie daisy. You know? Thank you, Anjali. I love you. I love you, Anjali. Chai tea. Thank you, baby. Chai tea. What is your picture, bro? God. Your picture's just a psycho-ass cat. All right, here we go. Just mare. All right, 290, boys. 6 memberships out of 100 for Fight Milk today. You can also gift memberships. I give away 10 if we hit goal. 290 out of 500. Oh my God, we're making progress, boys. Let's go. That's 22. Yeah, I wish I would have not done that because I think I could have had a lot of fun with. I think I could have had a lot of fun with YouTubers. Oopsies. Whoopsie daisy. But I will have Lumi on, and I'm going on Lumi's show Saturday, and I'll. Is it Celestium? I know I'm doing something with her soon. I just haven't worked it out yet. There's a bunch of stuff going on. So, all right, let's go.
Now, of course, this is going to get into some topics that are very serious, like the Ukraine and Russia war, but everything I've seen so far regarding the situation and the related posts, I see a lot of misinformation. And I'm not here to be the arbiter of truth. I'm not here to tell you how you should or shouldn't think about this situation. But the problem is, I think a lot of the people supporting the decision of the producer are doing so not only on, at best, guilt by association, but that guilt by association is based on layers upon layers upon layers of misinformation that is instantly debunkable. So let's get right into it. My goal here is to give you context and you can make your own decision. Now we begin with the VTuber Awards. This is something that is hosted by Fillian. This is a very big event and it has 2 major producers, okay? It has Mythic Talent and We Play Studios. And yesterday, We Play Studios came out with this statement in a vague sense, clearly cutting ties with Fillian for her association with Russian VTubers. So let's read the statement. As a company deeply rooted in Ukraine, We Play Studios has consistently shown a pro-Ukraine.
Oh, as a company deeply rooted in Ukraine. Well, that makes sense. Whoa. Oh, no. Well, what were you thinking, Fillian? How could you? Sunny Hard R says, Cody ban OnlyFans or spend half a check on random videos. Half a check on random videos? No, spend all your check on me. I will send you nudes. You don't need nudes of Liltay. You don't need nudes of Belle Delphine. I will send you nudes personally, Sunny Hard R. Thank you. Matthew Foster says the whole people thing is weird. You joked about cloud on the cheeks and the whole internet went crazy. Goes to show how much you guys are going to be. Yeah. So much regret in my life. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you. She's doing great though. I'm sure she's fucking killing it. All right. It is me who suffers, rightfully so. All right, boys. 300 out of 500 for Naked Snake. Can you feel it? I can feel it in my bones, Matt. I feel it in my bones, bro. All right.
Position. Since February of 2022, we have terminated all collaborations with individuals and entities from the Russian Federation and the Republic of Belarus. We remain committed to working with partners who share and respect these values. Unfortunately, recent developments have prompted us to reevaluate our involvement in one particular.
Isn't that lame? Now, look, I get that it's like a very personal conflict to a company that's obviously rooted in Ukraine, but it's like, isn't that kind of lame? It's like we remain committed to working with partners who only share our values. You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. How are you going to get somebody that lockstep with every issue that you have without like knowing that they're lying? Right? They have to know they're like, if for example, if you're a girl and you meet a guy and the guy is just happens to have every single interest that you have and every single, like everything that you have, right? Every interest, every viewpoint, every political viewpoint, every social viewpoint, exactly as yours lines up perfectly when you're having your first date at the Mexican restaurant. How do you not feel that like immediately? Like, oh, they're trying to have sex with me. Right? Like, wouldn't you feel that? I know I would. I know for a fact if a girl talks to me and within the first 10 messages, she's like, oh, I love, and she like loves everything I love. I'm like, you're bullshitting me right now. You're bullshitting me. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Project. WePlay Studios is discontinuing its work with the VTuber Awards and will no longer be involved in its production. This decision follows action taken by the event's host and founder, unnamed, but it's clearly Fillian, cooperation with the Russian community, which is not aligned with our values and position. Despite this, the VTuber Awards show represents a unique and ambitious initiative with the entertainment industry, and we are proud of the creative and technical contributions our team has made over the past 2 years. We are grateful to the companies and collaborators who partnered with us throughout.
I hate corpo speak. And it's probably why I'll never really be able to become a multi-millionaire online, because I just can't do corpo speak. I think it's all lame as hell. It's like, it's all so disingenuous and none of it's real, you know? And I'm not trying to boast. Okay. I see right through it immediately, man. You know what I'm saying? I see right through that stuff so fast. Oh, we're a family. You're not a family, bro. This is Walmart. Okay. Now let me fucking take my vacation, bro. I only get 2 weeks a year. Can you please let me freaking leave? You know? Ashley said I sounded like when Winifred says book in Hocus Pocus. Book. Oh, the first Hocus Pocus is so based. The second one was so awful. There was parts that were all right, but God, it kind of sucked. Thank you, Ashley. I love you. Ashley, I love you. I didn't like the sequel because none of it mattered. Right? You know, none of it mattered. Like, the kids didn't have a character arc. They just were like, I'm not friends with you anymore. Okay, now we're friends. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole character arc. And the character arc in the first one, like the kids, like Max had such a deep character arc all the way through the first movie. Right? You know, he thought his sister was a burden. He didn't believe in Hocus Pocus, obviously. He didn't like Halloween. He was nihilistic, and he was depressed and negative all the time, right? And through the whole film, he finds a new love for his parents, his family. He finds a new affinity for magic and all this. You know what I'm saying? He completely 180s on all. He learns through the first one. The second one, like, none of the kids, they just, I don't like you anymore, because, and then at the end they're like, okay, I like you again. Let's take down the big bad. Right? I don't know. It just felt goofy. You know? Felt goofy. Anyways.
The process. Now, there's a lot to unpack there, obviously. And again, if a Ukrainian company doesn't want to associate with some sort of a Russian company or something like that, I think people understand that. But this is, based on the wording, at best cutting ties with Fillian for collaborating with Russian VTubers. And due to the vagueness of this post, a lot of people are filling in the gaps themselves, and it's leading to a lot of tension. Now, here's some of the more popular quotes of this post. It was because Fillian did a collab with a Russian VTuber. Just because they are Russian, that doesn't mean they agree with what's going on in Ukraine.
Fucking chill, Mock. You think they top that out with tears in their eyes?
Here's a reply saying, I must have missed the part where Fillian donated millions of dollars to the Russian war efforts and became Putin's top gal. Here's another one from Armchair Expert. He says, stunning and brave with this meme article. This is not a real article. He clearly made this because it's written by Sukabiats. We salute you. Ukrainian soldier delivers heartfelt thank you to We Play Studios for denouncing VTuber award show. In quotes, we've been hoping for an order to withdraw from the front lines, but seeing We Play withdraw from the VTuber awards comes a close second.
Dude, it is all bullshit publicity stunts. No one gave a damn. There was probably like 5 people, maybe max, that like emailed this company and was like, "Hey man, I don't take kindly to this." You know what I'm saying? And they were like, "We're gonna make a big speech about this and get some likes right now, bro." That's how I always feel about these kind of things.
Here's another one with a lot of support, about 6,000 likes, saying, I'm sorry, I was very unthoughtful of me to be born in Russia. I'll educate myself to become a better person. I'll choose a place to be born more mindfully next time to not disturb people with my nationality. Discrimination by nationality is all right when you do that right.
Very interesting, too. A lot of this is based, and it's really weird. Okay, so, for example, when the Russian conflict like started popping up, and I want to preface this with, I do not have an opinion on the Ukraine-Russia thing. I never have. I got to be honest. I don't really care. Okay, but that I do digress. So, when it started happening, there was all these like just random Russian like creators or celebrities or athletes that were like being fired for being Russian. I was like, what the fuck? You know, it's kind of weird. It's like, I just happen to be Russian. And you're like, uh-oh. Well, you can't be Russian and be here. And I'm like, what? I just am from there. I am not even fighting anybody right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that was going around. It was very interesting. Very interesting stuff.
And of course, we really have a very divisive narrative. I think overall, a lot of people are not happy with this decision. They have their concerns about it and what kind of a precedent it sets. But there's this other side that is in rampant support of it. And I understand some of the points being made, but a lot of the people are supporting this decision based on layers upon layers of misinformation. Basically, what they're trying to do is say this. At best, they're using guilt by association to say that Fillian actively worked with Russian VTubers who are problematic, and this collaboration somehow would end up with We Play Studios directly funding these Russian VTubers who would then, through their taxes, benefit the Russian military, which would then harm Ukrainians.
That's like me claiming my farts actively hurt the ozone layer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, technically speaking, you know, there's about a million zeros after that percentage and decimal point, but it's fine. You know what? MA, what's up, baby? The beautiful, illustrious MA has flailed her way into the chat.
And of course, all of this hinges upon things that I think are pretty easily dispellable. Now, this is the sort of narrative I've seen posted many times, probably 100 different times on different posts. This person says, for those who want proof, Fillian collaborates with a streamer who works in the Russian defense, which she herself says. Now, there's a lot, again, that has to be fully accurate for this to make any sense. So Fillian has to knowingly collaborate with a streamer who works in the Russian defense. Now, this is the proof they provide, of course, untranslated clips, but I will find this. I was able to find this, and you have a comment, again, untranslated. So what they're referring to here.
It's like, you see all the Russian letters, it means they're bad.
Is a interaction, a series of interactions, not collaborations, interactions that happened between Fillian and this Russian VTuber named Kamish. And what they're showing in that clip that they linked is this right here, where at, I believe, the 3-minute mark or so in Russian, they say that they work for the Russian defense. And of course, that is something that they're using as kind of the main pillar to condemn Fillian. But the problem is they're coming out here in boldface saying they collaborated. And I will show you that at best, there's only been a planned possible collaboration, and that Fillian likely never knew that this person worked for the Russian defense. And
do they not understand that if you are going to collaborate with somebody, you have to know their entire backstory and every secret they have, or you could risk being responsible for the death of millions. Responsible for the death of millions. Oh my God. Yeah, frustrated, exactly. That's Putin's avatar. Oh my God.
In fact, the first interaction happened a couple weeks before that clip where she was doing a collab stream with Lena. And at one point, Kamish raided Fillian, and Fillian clearly did not know who this person was.
I'm getting raided. Oh, frick. Kamisha. Oh, what up, Kamish? Yo. Wait, so who is this, Chad? Russia? Dude. I keep getting raided by Russian VTubers. That's so sick. Hi. Kamish. Can you teach me Russian sometime? I want to learn.
These VTuber avatars are very animated and well done. It looks, it's capturing everything. Where can I buy one of these? I'm going to start a new channel. Definitely not Camelot. And it's just a VTuber with a girl voice, and I'm just dancing. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. I'm so cute. I'm 13. Please send money.
More than Privyet and Sigabliat.
So this is the first interaction and what many people are calling a completed collaboration between the two, where Fillian knew about this person's profession. But we just saw she clearly had never interacted or even seen this Russian VTuber before. And even after reading with the chat said, oh, this is a Russian VTuber. You should teach me Russian sometime. It's clear based on that moment, Fillian thought this was just another Russian VTuber, and she wanted to possibly have some sort of a collab in the future where she could learn Russian. Nothing about any political statements, nothing about the background of this individual. It was just that bare bones. And of course, they keep trying. They keep trying to find other instances and proof of this collaboration that still has never happened, where that same poster links this saying, proof of desire to work with a...
Dude, look, this is what these people do, man. And it's not exclusive to VTubing, although VTubing fans are rabid. So it's going to happen a lot more depending on your size and if you're a VTuber. That's one thing. Now, it's happened to me before. Bro, I have had people trying to find clips of 3-second long clips from like 2019, emailing it everywhere and trying to post them everywhere, trying to claim that I'm doing or saying a thing. They do it all the time. And they're very violent for like a day. They'll do it for a day, all day. All day long, just all day. They'll just be posting all day. And then after like a day or two, when literally no one cares, they stop posting it because it's in itself, it's ridiculous. But they're not hoping the clip is what gets you like in trouble or banned or fired or whatever. It's the fact that they're posting it so much with an insane caption, by the way. It's always a crazy caption. And they post it so much that it looks like it's like a big thing. But it's literally one or two people trying to... And they get off on it. They want you to be fired. They want you to be removed. They want you to be canceled. That's what they like. They get off on that shit. They love that shit. They want to destroy people around them. Especially if they think they're more successful or well-known. They want you dead. Dead! I tell you what. 190 the next thing. Ashley says I've been using my membership milestone chat to say, MA is beautiful. I fucking agree. She got a good face on her. Good face. What short, Junebug? Which one is that? Where'd she call me gay? I thought that shit was funny as hell. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't need to talk about that stuff. But yeah, that was funny. That was weird. I thought that was the funniest clip in the world. So I posted it all over my social media, and people were claiming that I was angry that she called me gay when my entire shtick is that I'm gay. It's really funny. It's that people they don't know, right? They don't understand that I call myself gay literally all the time, and it's funny. And me and Cecil have a secret relationship. It's the but they think, yeah, it's very silly shit. It was years ago though.
Killer. They're now calling this person a killer, and that Fillian is trying to collaborate with that person.
I see some people spamming Russian. Okay, chat, what if you're Russian? Be honest. Where are my Russian viewers at? For the Russian viewers, I have an announcement for you guys. I am in contact now with 2 Russian VTubers.
Now, look, to be completely fair to this situation, it's not just the fact that it may be a collaboration. It's not just the fact that this person claims that they worked for a defense, right? It's the fact that there are a lot of people out there that you can just say that you're friends with a Russian and they will be like, what? What? I had people on my personal Facebook, not at me. They weren't throwing it at me. I had people on my personal Facebook posting like dead children pictures, trying to like drum up support for Ukraine. Like personal Facebook friends doing this shit. That's how like passionate people got about it. And I'm like, bro, you are in fucking Ball Play, Alabama, and you live in a trailer. What are you doing? You know, fuck you. What are you doing? And it's always dead children. Why is it always dead children, bro? I had a viral tweet. I've had a couple. I had a couple viral tweets in the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I got message requests every 10 minutes, and it's just pictures of dead children because they want me to retweet it. Retweet the dead children. Retweet the dead children. And I'm like, why are you sending me pictures? That's fucking weird. Fucking weird. That's how you think you're going to get support by just sending me unprompted pictures of dead children all the time? That's fucking strange, bro. You know? But anyways, you know, there's always a left and right and a black and white, right? So it's just how these things play out. Like I said earlier in the stream, it's a giant football game. That's all it is. It's a giant football game. You're either on the pro side or the anti side.
Trixie Vox and X Kamisha. Whenever. I am attempting to organize a collab. Now, one of them speaks no English, so I do not know how that's gonna work. The other one, I am going to find out if he speaks English. That's right, chat. Me and the Russian VTubers are gonna be raiding B, and I'm gonna scope him with my op. Yes, I'm going to learn Russian. I haven't told them a date yet, chat, but I want to try and do it next Wednesday.
So here we are at that point.
I bet a lot of these VTubers are like 40-year-old fat bald guys. Wouldn't it be funny? Kind of want to try it. See if we can do so. All hail the King Russian Alex Terrible. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mr. Daniel Robertson. We're closing in on that naked snook. Where's he at? We're at 307, boys. 307 to naked snook. 193 away. Dude, we are close. 6 out of 100 memberships for Fight Milk. 6 out of 100. You can gift them as well. We had somebody, it was a Neanderthal, gifted 100 memberships the other day. What a crazy bastard. So that is an option. You want to shower me with money to get me a Ferrari? Hey, man, what's up? It definitely doesn't go to my mortgage, I promise you. Saul says, I second that. All right, what's going on? Listen, I will no longer allow any simping for MA. Okay. I have claimed MA as my own. Okay, so you guys need to fucking get off. Right? Okay. No more. I will not allow it. Okay. I'm putting my flag in the ground. The Cody flag. I dubbed this Cody. No more, Saul. Leave her alone. Okay. I will fight you. In real life. All right. Oh.
When a few weeks later, after the first interaction, now they're talking about a collaboration where, again, they might learn some Russian from this VTuber and have some sort of a collaboration. Now, of course, this is their proof. This is the slam dunk that somehow this is proof that they knew, Fillian knew this person worked for the Russian defense, and that somehow collaborating with them would also force We Play Studios to
slam dunk. She's a Russian spy killer in Minecraft. Man, poor VTubers, bro. They just get fucked up. You know, and it sucks because you know they're just people, so they're saying shit. And they just get, man, they just get held to the fire, man.
Give this person money that would then go to the tax system, that would then go to the Russian military, that would then cause Ukrainians harm. It's a bit of a stretch. And also when you start looking at everything, the surrounding circumstances, the proof that's going around that this person exclaim they work for the Russian defense comes from this video. And of course, YouTube no longer provides a direct date, so you have to use systems like this. And you can see the upload date, June 19th, okay? A few weeks after the first interaction, and seemingly a few days before the second collaboration discussion. And to give even more proof, I found another version of this clip, the same source material here that was uploaded. And if you check out the system again, same date, June 19th. So it seems like that original stream was around June 19th. Now you look at the second video that we looked at where Fillian announces again a potential collab with Kamish. That was uploaded on June 15th, so 4 days prior. In fact, if you go to the actual stream source, and if you don't know this with Twitch, if you hover over a stream, it will show you the date it was made, which was June 14th. So based on everything we've seen, these people are trying to say that based on the public clip, Fillian should have known or already knew that this person worked with the Russian defense, but that clip came 5 days after the stream where she announced her further intentions to collaborate with this VTuber.
So it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. She is innocent. And this is all very, very silly. But it does not matter because, again, you're either pro or anti. Therefore, you need to die. It's very silly stuff, man. It's very, very silly stuff.
So the timeline's not adding up. And basically, their entire narrative depends on the timeline adding up. And it doesn't. And again, if you want to make your own sort of judgments here based on whatever you find compelling, that's your decision. That's your opinion. But the people are, like we've seen, are spreading these crazy narratives that did not happen. There was no collaboration. There was only intent to collaborate. And that came after clips that were released where this person said they work for the Russian defense, that they're...
It's all a PR stunt from the company that dropped her. It's all a PR stunt for them to get a little bit of clout and a little bit of likes. That's all it is. They saw an opportunity and they went for it. It's all marketing, man. It's all marketing. Unless somebody goes to meet a 14-year-old, it's all marketing. In my opinion, it's all bullshit. And 90% of the time, it's fake, especially if they're a large creator. You know, every time there's a large creator with a beef, it's 100% engineered, in my opinion, by marketing companies and PR firms. I don't believe any of it for a fucking second. It's the same thing with it's the new marketing 101 trick for corporate companies, if you've noticed lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, but companies have been employing this strategy for 4 years now. And everybody falls for it every time. So what they do is they hire an extremely controversial figure that tends to be on a 10% on the 90-10% issue side. Their stock will drop. They'll get a lot of hate. But by the way, their name recognition goes through the fucking roof. Through the roof, right? And then 6 months later, they hire Shane Gillis. And suddenly their stock price is at an all-time high. Bro, it's all bullshit. Like Ulta. Keep in mind, Ulta is completely irrelevant to 99% of people. Right? Have you guys heard about the Ulta thing? So Ulta is a makeup store for women. Generally speaking, it's makeup like foundation, blah, 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 all that shit. You got, it's there. It's at Ulta, right? 95% of people don't even know what Ulta is. The first time I heard like a girl said, "Hey, can I stop by Ulta?" I'm like, "What the fuck's Ulta?" This was like 3 years ago. I am 35. First time I heard about Ulta, I was like in my 30s, right? So Ulta hired a like trans woman to be the face of their marketing, right? And not a passable one. Okay. I'm not sure that matters. Probably it's actually better for it to not be that way, right? But they just hired a dude with like a 5 o'clock shadow, right? To be the face of their marketing. Now suddenly everybody's talking about Ulta. Everybody's talking about Ulta, right? Now what's going to happen in 6 months? They're going to hire Sydney Sweeney, and that's going to be it. That's it, right? It's all bullshit. None of it's real. They're using these people as pawns, chess pieces. That's it. None of it's real. The Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney thing, completely fabricated. And same thing with the Ulta thing. Same thing with Gillette. Same thing with all these. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. They'll hire somebody terrible like Lizzo, and then 6 months later hire Sydney Sweeney. Oh, shocking. Everybody loves them. It's bullshit. As soon as they get name recognition across the board and trend every other day for a few months, and then they cool down a little bit, they hire Sydney Sweeney, and now the actual revenue will come in. They're playing the long game. It's masterful techniques that you can only employ in modern day social media. To be honest, in my opinion, you know. Lavu. Hold on, Lavar. Where'd you at, Lavu? Says there were people in the Twitter thread hating on another VTuber named Smug Alana because she's born Russian but grew up in the USA. Shocking, right? Shocking. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. Yeah. It's like the masters of marketing. The masters of marketing are masters of marketing. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yep. Mist says makeup is for everyone. I learned about it a few years ago. It depends. I would not use makeup because I'm already dashingly handsome, as Ashley and MA completely agree and tell me every day. And that's important because they're attractive women. Therefore, I am handsome. It has nothing to do with me being talented. It's hard keeping a straight face. No, I do use concealer sometimes. If I have a really bad like bump or something that's like red and like pulsating, I'll use concealer. But that's kind of rare. Alden's gotten good deals, bro. I don't think that blonde lady who hired Del Mulvaney was that 4D chess smart. The person who replaced her was. Yeah, sure. No, that's the start of it, I think. I think that was the start of it. Do you guys remember literally like 6 months after fucking Kid Rock was like Bud Light? Then a year later, Shane Gillis, Bud Light. Post Malone, Bud Light. Redneck. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. We are 193 from Naked Snake. God, we've been live so long. How does this keep happening? I've been having a lot of fun with streams lately. So I can't just keep going, bro. Right.
Also assuming that Fillian must have seen. And then somehow it ties into the statements made by We Play Studios. And the problem with their statement is it's very vague. Now, I think based on context and kind of what I know about the parties involved, I think it's very clear they're talking about Fillian, and they're likely talking about the collaboration intention with Kamish. But there's also another example people are looking at, and it's a collaboration they did with Smug Alana, who is Russian, but also an American. And this was a stream with another Russian VTuber that was posted about 2 months ago. This is the only other thing that I could find, but it seems like this non-political stream with people who are not in any way associated with the Russian government probably wasn't the one that...
I love how they always have the hats in their thumbnails. I love that shit. So it's just like the most stereotypical Russian hat ever on a VTuber. Yeah, that's just what happens. This is what happens, man. It's all bullshit. Yeah, I think Fillian will just easily come out on top. This will just lead more viewers to her channel and her Twitch streams, which is always a benefit, in my opinion. Always a benefit, in my opinion. Give her some more of them delicious viewers. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, baby. I almost threw up in my mouth. I'm sorry, guys. All right, but something just happened that I would like to talk about. I mean, something just happened. The Archcast. Is this the show I'm going on? I think I'm going on this show Saturday. The Archcast. That sounds really familiar. So, the Archcast had their PayPal support pulled. Very, very interesting stuff here. So, we're going to see what's going on here. So let's talk about this. PayPal they've thrown their hat in the ring, guys. We're 30 likes away from 200, by the way. Ashley with $100 or sorry, $10 super chat. All right. Why are you trying to claim and steal my girlfriend? It's me you would have to fight. Did you know you can be too attractive? Yeah, I don't know about you, but me and MA passionately talked on the phone for like 8 hours the other night. Voice phone. A voice call. And I had no clothes on. I ain't lying. It was real. It really happened. Just don't ask her. I'm gonna mute MA real quick so she can't respond to this. But it happened. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, all right. Hey, we're inching closer, like a little worm, like an inchworm. We're inching closer. 317 out of 500. I closed my PayPal like 20 years ago. Otherwise, I'd be closing it. I use it so often. It sucks, man. Or else I would do the same thing. Not really. Thank you, Ashley. I love you. Appreciate you, Ashley. I push women. They're little. They need to be pushed. It's a good thing. All right, let's talk about this. So PayPal is removing their support from creators. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, so here, let's talk about it. Archcast has removed their PayPal support. So let's take this off. Dude, my leg is falling asleep. Bro, what's going on? I like how Emmy's not saying anything. It was a joke. It was a joke. Oh, my God, it was a joke. Please. All right, so some shocking news is coming down the pipeline real fast and real strong. Okay, unlike me when I'm racing in NASCAR. Not fast, not strong, very sad and pathetic, like a fat little Shiba Inu. But some crazy news is coming down the pipeline from PayPal. Our beloved PayPal, who uses eBay to suck us into great deals, to buy guitars that are way overpriced, but they do accept the lowest offer. Thank you so much. Thank God for that. I was drinking heavily that night. But I do digress. So PayPal updated their TOS a couple of years ago, and you may remember this because I remember this. A couple of years ago, PayPal put in their TOS that they are allowed to close the account of anybody that they deem may have harmful opinions, dissenting opinions that go against what is happening right now and what is acceptable, usually aligning with the left, because that's kind of how corporate companies kind of follow, especially during this time period, because this was a few years ago where if you're a corporate company, you have to say liberal things or else you're screwed, right? Which is the way of the world, right? They're all kind of going the other way now, but that was happening a few years ago. Well, PayPal snuck that in their TOS, and when called out on it, they claimed it was a mistake. Oh, yes, somebody just passed out and fell on their keyboard and luckily hit all those keys in a sequential order to type out that perfect message that says PayPal can remove the accounts of anybody they deem to have harmful content or content that they can't quite be a part of, doesn't share their values. You know what I'm saying? Well, it happened. It's happening. Oh my God, can you believe it? Just like MasterCard and Visa, we're following the same pattern that kind of aligns with the Online Safety Act in the UK right now, which is to pretty much ban any dissenting views. We don't want those here. Those are bad, especially butter knives. No butter knives for you in the UK. That is gone. But it happened to the Archcast or the Archcast. So this happened just now. Just now, boys. Check this out. This is going to blow your mind, boys. Here we go. It says right here. It says the Archcast at Archcast. Go give them a follow on the twit. It says, I was just randomly deplatformed from PayPal. No reason given other than unusual activities. Nonsense. And I was redirected to a page telling me about the rules of card companies. Uh-oh. This says, please make some noise about this if you can spread the word. So we're retweeting the living hell out of it. But let's see what these actual screenshots say, because this is all happening at the same time. I don't know if you guys are following this, but MasterCard and Visa was turning off the ability to make transactions happen on Steam games that they deemed problematic. Now, these games were kind of being labeled as, adult games, for lack of a better phrase, but has all the way been led to maybe taking down games like Grand Theft Auto or Mortal Kombat. We don't know what is deemed harmful anymore, right? This is retroactive. And MasterCard and Visa are all on board, and Steam has been cooking them lately for it, which has been great to watch. But this is all happening in the same last 5 days. This can't be a coincidence. YouTube is asking for ID, and they're using AI to see if you're old enough. This all goes in line with the UK Online Safety Act. It's all very shocking shit. But this says, this is the PayPal message that Archcast got. It says right here, we no longer offer PayPal services for this account. Unbelievable. It says, we aim to provide our customers with the most seamless and user-friendly services possible. Unfortunately, Sometimes we're unable to provide services to an account for a variety of different reasons, including local laws, our policies, or the policies of our partners. Look where they say local laws here, if that's not telling you something. But I do digress. It says, what can you do with your account? Your account's been permanently deactivated. You can still view your transaction history, download statements, or request copies of your data. Now, look, dude, if this happened to me, I'd be boned. I pay everything through PayPal. Everything I do is through PayPal, so I'd be boned. It says, what about the money left in my account? Before you can transfer any remaining funds from your account, we must reserve them for 120 days. Bro, I would be fist fighting the nearest person. The first person that comments on this video, I'm fist fighting you. I'm sorry. Okay. My money in my PayPal, I would be screwed. Oh, sorry. You can't pay your mortgage for 4 months. Why? I don't know. Because you said that you totally like Trump. No. Oops. I apologize. I was just doing a Shane Gillis impression. It says, we'll review your account and email you when the funds are available. Okay, thanks. It'll be 4 months. No big deal. We will keep your personal information with us for as long as you have the PayPal account. After that, we will retain your information in accordance with applicable laws for up to 10 years. Damn. We will delete everything on our end. Oh, my God. If we're no longer required or permitted by law to retain your personal information in this period, we will delete it. Well, that's heartwarming stuff right there. It says, why does PayPal support certain activities and not others? Mm-hmm. It says PayPal partners with card networks and various banks to provide a secure payment platform to our customers. Our partners have specific rules and restrictions for certain activities, transactions, and business models that are intended to maintain the security of these networks. Under these card network rules, think back to MasterCard and Visa. PayPal complies with these requirements as well as applicable local laws and our own policies to maintain a safe environment and community for users. It's the words. They're using the vocabulary safe community. It's coming, boys. It's coming. And I can tell you right now, it is not good to rub into your pores. That's for damn sure. Our platform cannot support these activities that are prohibited by these requirements. In other cases, we can only support certain activities with prior approval. Shocking. How does PayPal interact with card networks and banking partners? PayPal acts as a secure bridge to seamlessly process our customers' online transactions. When you're processing a transaction, PayPal sends transaction details to our banking partners. We use these banking partners to pass the transaction details to the appropriate card network. The card network then routes the transaction for approval by the bank that issued the card used for payment. The card network helps ensure that valid transactions are approved and that funds are available so the PayPal customers can ultimately receive those payments. This collaboration with card networks and banking partners is essential to supporting our goal of providing a secure and convenient online payment experience. This is all stating over and over card networks and banking partners, card networks and banking partners, card networks and banking partners. What is going on with MasterCard and Visa, and what is going on in the UK right now with the Online Safety Act, which is obviously engineered at the entire world? We think it's kind of localized to the UK, right? But it seems to be spreading its roots all over the globe. What's going on? It's not organic. It is definitely deliberate. Definitely deliberate. It's very, very spooky stuff. It says, Artcast in the response to Craig says, PayPal is helping themselves to about 15 grand at the moment. It was such a nice and easy way to pay artists, but no longer. No longer. They're claiming they hope it's a mistake, but I guarantee you it's engineered. It's completely engineered. It says payment processors seem to be willingly taking the law into their own hands, removing accounts from people with no explanation. Sounds like what happened in Canada when all those people protesting the government all had their bank accounts shut off. Do you even have any rights? Doesn't really seem like it. They're all imaginary. Let's be completely fair. As the man from the Crucible will say, rights are imaginary. It seems like it really does. And that's what's going on. right now. And there's more posts about this. The one I was actually looking at is from the girl, the legend, Savvy, the beautiful, says PayPal has begun debanking random creators who speak out. Dissent and be removed is coming. That's so spooky, man. So far, my account is untouched, but be wary if you use PayPal. Do not store your money on here if possible. And that is a great thing. If you can take away anything from this video you're watching right now, other than the fact that you may have liked it and commented, please, for the love of all that is holy. Listen, if you take away anything from this video, if you have a PayPal account and you have money in your PayPal balance, transfer that to your bank immediately because they will hold it for a long period. It says, I've had many art friends go through this and lose access to money for 4 months. No one should lose access to this unless you're actually doing something law-breaking like assassination hires or children trafficking, in which case the law should be notified. Making videos and talking about how poopy government payment processes are should not get you debanked. Of course, I imagine if PayPal fixes this, they'll just claim, oopsie, we didn't mean to do this. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. This needs to be a class action lawsuit. Fast, furious, and we balls out. 100%, bro. 100%. It's insane to me that you can just keep money. You can just keep money for 4 months, let alone canceling the account without warning and without reason, right? Oh, sorry, we're keeping your money, by the way. That's wrong. That is not okay. It is gross. And I guarantee you PayPal's going to claim, oh, yeah, it was our goof. You know what I'm saying? It was our goof. It was just completely random. The same guy fell on the keyboard again and ended up banning people that are speaking out against the government and the Online Safety Act, the MasterCard and Visa. They just keep falling on the computer and accidentally doing things over at PayPal. Maybe they should fire this guy. Probably fire this guy. Comment down below. Like the video. Do what you need to do. Damn it. Very, very intense. What's up, April? How you doing? Get a bank account. Jesus. Well, I have a bank account. Well, it's because I use PayPal for like paying people. If I have anybody commissioned to do work, it's always through PayPal. If I have like sponsors coming on for a smaller amount, we use PayPal because it's just easy. It's instantaneous, right? With Venmo or Zelle or something, there's like a limit for me, you know? So I'm just like, PayPal has no limit for me. So I'm just like, oh, right. So, yeah, it's very spooky. Very, very spooky. Oh, man. It was definitely the bank's fault, not our fault. Ooh, my bad, PayPal. Ooh, my bad. Ooh, 6 members out of 100 today for Fight Milk. Thank you. I think it was Not Sure has all the memberships tonight. 6 memberships from Not Sure. Love you, Not Sure. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. And 317 out of 500 for Naked Snake. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys give me every single day. I wish I had a reverb plug-in. Day. That would be so fun. But no. Sure do wish YouTube would tell me when you're streaming, Cigar Bob. YouTube killed my channel, man. So it's all good. It's all, you don't worry about it. It just what you need to do is always check my channel every day at like 3 p.m. And if there's a new video, click it, let it play through, hit the bell, and comment down below. And it'll come back to you. They're just trying to put their like knee on my throat right now because they're trying to adhere to all the stuff that is happening right now. Whatever shadow push is doing this, they're trying to adhere to it. So that every channel that even remotely can be seen as like speaking out is getting hammered right now. Anna, that Star Wars girl, which is one of my favorite people to watch stream, is like getting the numbers I'm getting right now. And she should have 1,000 watchers always. I can understand me having 200. I get it. But people like Anna and Cecil, they're entertaining as fuck. So yeah, it's very shocking that they're doing that to those people. You know, it's engineered. Everything's engineered, bro. Amateur. I was on the phone all day today with Visa, MasterCard. Even though I closed all my accounts, I will never give recourse to people who want me dead. Agreed. Amateur. Agreed, dude. Ashley says you guys should check your PayPal Check if your PayPal is working and PayPal me some money, and I'll let you know. All right. Okay, Ashley. Okay. Okay. All right, Ashley. Trying to get my money. Ashley's trying to steal my money, just like a woman coming in here trying to get my money. I doubt it. I doubt it. Never. Never. All right. I haven't got a notification for that Star Wars girl. I don't at all. I have her bell icon on. I do not get notifications from Anna. So I just try to, every time I see her live, I click on her stream and I let it play and I like it and I'll talk in chat, because I support the people I care about. Even small streamers. I go into Karis's stream. I love my boy. I'll go into Lumi's stream every day is when she's on. Hey, Lumi, how you doing? I go into Michael Maroots every day. Hey, how you doing? I try to go to King Quesos every day. If I see these people streaming, I will try my best to go in there and support people I care about. So it's just what you got to do. What about Cash App? Nope. Ashley, I'll ban you. Ashley, I'll ban you. Ginger Cat. I do not go into Ginger Cast. I will not go into Ginger Cast. That is the one stream I will not go to. Oopsie daisy. Whoopsies. I apologize. Goes into my stream whenever I need to pee. Shit. On my face, please. Give me some of that Randy Newman while you're pissing on my face. My head hurts so bad. What is happening right now? Why do I have a headache? I was in the clear for weeks. We're 178 next night. Is that correct? I think that's the right math. 172. 172. That was a question for Billy. No, it wasn't. Stop. You're just trying to get the Billy money. The Billy money's my money. Ashley, you stop. Oh, what is that, Ashley? Ibuprofen. I haven't watched Ginger in a long time, but why won't you? Because it's cringe. It's like watching Aaron Imholt. Like, you kidding? I can't do that shit. I'll die. I'll just die. You guys want me to die? Is that what this is? By the way, I'll have a video coming out here in like an hour from now. So make sure you are ready, willing, and able to click on that bitch. Click on that bitch. Oh, by the way. Yeah, I got a notification, an email that I paid $200 for my editing program, the license for it. It's auto-drafted, obviously. So I was like, well, shit, I guess I'm going to edit tonight. Got to get my money's worth. Got to get my money's worth, boys. It's very important. You drank too much last night and I'm shaking. You're shaking? What the hell? That's spooky, man. It's very spooky. I don't ever think I get that bad. You know what I do? I sit in the shower. I know that's weird, but I have an enclosed, like a large enclosed shower, and I just close the door on it and I just lay in the floor like a baby. You can get me in trouble. What do I do, Ashley? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Oh, because I made you laugh. I apologize. Paying yearly for the editing software is ass. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Well, hey, man, it's always good. It's always good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let us, I want to make sure there, see if there's any updates to the Artcast thing. Follow it. No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. All right, then. Pretty wild shit, dude. They just be deplatforming people and they don't even care. Very sad. Very sad what's going on right now in the world. Did you guys see that there's a no bag policy for WNBA games right now? Fire goddess, eat my ass. Did you see? So I don't know if you guys have been watching the WNBA fallout, right? But the WNBA, they had a movement for a second where they were wearing shirts saying, pay us what we're worth. What they don't realize is if they're paid what they're worth, they are all going to owe around $230,000 because the WNBA loses money every year. But that's another story altogether. I don't really care. I don't watch the NBA, let alone the WNBA, right? So that being said, kind of looks silly when you're doing that. Give me more money. It's like, but you're not making it. Anyways, that's whatever. So people are trolling the WNBA and throwing green dildos on the court during live games. 3 of them so far. 3. It's a lot of dildos. So, and they're green. Why don't they just green screen them out like live? I'm pretty sure you could do that, right? Just completely green screen out like green, that color green, and the dildo you would never see it. I guess people would take pictures of it, but you know what I'm saying? Not live anyway. But that being said, the policy now, where is it at? The Polymarket Sports says breaking news. My head is killing me. It says breaking news, no bag policy has been implemented for tonight's WNBA game in an attempt to crack down on dildo throwers. The green dildos. So think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment. Right? I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. There's probably going to be a dildo. I'm pretty sure it's coming. Why? Because you could just put that sumbitch in your ass. Get you some of the KY. It's better when you twist it, by the way. And then just kind of waddle into the game. Fish that bad boy out, throw it. There you go. You did it. Also, somebody else gave a more reasonable response. Just put it in your pants like it's your pee-pee. Also true. That's not where my mind went. That's not where my mind went. Charitar, my boy. Chai T says someone can still sneak one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In their meat wallet. In their slobber pocket. Right? Charitard says, I'm Barry Saudi. I'm Betty Saudi, sir. I know me into lie. What is this in reference to? What are you referring? It's 4 now. Uh-oh. Oh my God, another dildo's hit the building. Thank you, Charitard. I appreciate you, dude. Chati says, because I don't like the number being uneven. Oh, it's even now. 332. 332. We're so close. We're so close. It's coming down to the wire again, you bastards. Every stream. It's so stressful, boys. Come on. Come on. Slobber pocket. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Where your mind went, we could bring in multiple dildos sneakily. Yeah. Me, you, M.A., Billy. That's like at least 6, right? Because I'm 1 easily. Billy's 1. M.A.'s 1. And Ashley's 3. That's it. We could fucking bring in 6 of them bitches. Yeah. So. All right. All right. Okay. Damn you. Damn you. It's the MAGA coming. Redheaded Libertarian says, I got some bad news about storage capacity. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Fans arriving at the gate. Look, oh my God, that's exactly what we were talking about. Look. Oh my God. Oh, it's so accurate. God. People coming into the NBA game. Oh, I'm dead, boys. I'm dead. What's up, Alan Jones? You can fit 2.5 raccoons worth up there. What? What? Speak for yourself, Chati. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, baby. 13 likes to 200, boys. Get on it, diggity dog on it, boys. You should check Glass. Probably throwing them green ones. You know what's up. You know what's up. You got to be throwing them green ones, boys. Learn how to throw the dildo. Right? You got to do what you got to do. Oh, yeah. Lumi says, how am I supposed to get paid now? Oh, Lumi's fucked. Lumi's fucked. We're all fucked, boy. It's over. It's over. We just finally made progress on banning the goofy ass sodas from Snap. And here we are. I don't know if you guys have been following the Snap issue. SNAP is like food stamps, right? SNAP pretty much covers everything. Shit, I see gas stations and liquor stores that say we take ABT, but I digress. Robert Kennedy is working to ban soda from the approved SNAP list. I am in favor of this. Soda is terrible and has absolutely no benefits. It's why I don't drink it. I quit that shit when I was 17. I am not talking about when there's whiskey involved. That is a completely different thing. I'm talking about buying you a 24-pack of Dr. Pepper and cranking them bitches down. No, there's no reason for that. There's no benefit. There's no nutritional value. Okay. Now, I don't care if you drink it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it shouldn't be covered by the government and taxpayers. A lot of things shouldn't, but especially not soda. There ain't nothing that makes me more disgusted than when I see a 400-pound content creator talk about how they're trying to lose weight and they're on a weight loss journey and they've been on the journey for 10 years, except they're still 400 fucking pounds. Not a good journey. Okay. Thank God we didn't give you the ring to go to Mordor. Holy shit. Right? They'd still be in the damn Shire. No, but they there's like a creator. Oh, I'm trying to go on a weight loss journey. I'm trying to work on losing that weight. And then I'll open one of their streams and they're just chugging a Mountain Dew. Like, bro, you are in your 40s. And you can't put the Mountain Dew down? What's wrong with you? Jesus, boys. On. Ain't much, I know, but thanks for the laughs. It ain't much, but it's an honest job. Thank you, CPP. Love you. CPP. CPP. Appreciate you, buddy. Cheer tart. I earned my degree from Cole College. Bar Call Center. Oh, I'm a white man. This is hard. Cheer tarts. I did not know you were being racist this whole time. How could you? Bro, I don't condone this behavior. Come on, man. Come on. But Cody, it's diet Dr. Pepper. It's totally fine. It's diet. It's good for you. It's diet. It's really good for you. Very good nutritional value in diet soda. You know what, Carlos? Thank you, Cheritard. Eric Caius, root beer is the superior drink. Dude, I don't remember what root beer tastes like, but I remember it being jarring. I have not had root beer since I was probably like 11 or 12 or 13. But I remember drinking it and it being jarring. Like, fuck. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was like jarring. What is this? What is this? Ooh. It's like LaCroix. You're like, oh, well, oh, yeah, oh. Oh, ooh, I don't know. I think I hate this, but I don't really know for sure. Right? Ericaius with the Orange Boy. Coming in strong. 140. Naked Snake. 6 members tonight for the 100-member goal for Fight Milk. We have hit it twice so far. Since I've made it a goal, which is pretty impressive. I didn't think we'd ever hit it once. 100 members is a lot of members, boys. I don't know if you guys know. It's a fucking lot of members. We got 6 today. Appreciate you. Not sure. They're all from Not Sure. And I am sure that it's from Not Sure. Thank you, buddy. And 359 out of 500 for Naked Snake. Get them likes in. 5 away, boys. Apparently, in Asia, root beer tastes like medicine to them. I could totally see that. Root beer flavored Dum Dum Pops. That's what I was thinking about. I'd rather drink dark beer than root beer, Carlos. That's why I don't like you. Within the ashes. What's up, baby? Within the ashes, you're trans, right? You're a trans woman, right? I think I remember reading this. I could be completely fucking missing the mark on this. Right? I have a question. If you are. If you're not, I don't have the question anymore. Thank you, Eric Eyes. I love you. You've been playing Metal Gear Solid 4. It's so good. It's so good. Bro, people that shit on Metal Gear Solid 4 need to be slapped. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a masterpiece. So is 2 and 3. And 1, for that matter. But 2 and 3, especially 3. Oh, and 4, dude, they're all great in their own right. 5, yeah, it has great gameplay, but I did really get satisfied from shooting shipping containers into the sky. I really enjoyed that. But that story, obviously, the story wasn't done. You could tell. But 4 is a fucking masterpiece. Fucking masterpiece. I love it. I fucking love it. Peace Order is good. Peace Order is great. Yeah. Okay. Within the actions, you are a trans woman. Okay. My question is, are you hot? Are you like passing hot? Right. See, I'm looking for like a trans woman friend, but like hot. I think that'd be fun. Not like for like smashing pistols. I'm saying for like friends. I'm not explaining myself clearly. Okay. I'm sorry. No, fucking Ginger's dressed up in booty shorts before, and I'm like, fuck, you're just not hot, Ginger. It doesn't feel right, you know? Not yet. I just started. Well, I mean, you could be like an attractive, like effeminate man, you know. If you're hot, if you're just hot, if you're hot, is all I'm saying. You're hot if you're hot, right? You know? I mean, if you're like a 400-pound bald dude with glasses, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be hot on the other end of this. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be hot now. There's no hotness for you ever, right? I'm just saying. Like, for example, let me think of somebody. Who's a guy I know that could do it. Fuck, I don't know. No, he's too jacked. But if he wasn't jacked, I'm thinking. That's actually hard. Maybe. So one of my friends that I used to go to the gym with, if he was not jacked, he's fucking jacked, bro. He's really tastefully jacked, too. If he was not jacked, I think he could do it pretty good. Because he's a pretty motherfucker. Just a very pretty man. Right? And therefore, pretty trans woman, I would imagine. I couldn't do it. You see how big my head is within the ashes? Ain't nobody gonna Damn, your head is like a double XL basketball, right? I ain't gonna fool anybody, man. My chest is like 46 inches. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Well, shave my head and call me Roger. Thank you, Eric Haas. I love you. Appreciate you. I just get Z-size implants. I can't. My titty muscles are too big. I would have to stop going to the gym for like 2 years. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I BC for life. Oh, thank you, man. Oh my gosh, Rakin. Oh my God, it's Rakin Knight with $100 super chat. Oh. Damn. Because I love her gay eyes. Are you almost healed, my friend? Is your leg back in commission? Because we got to get together, bro. Maybe for Halloween or something. Hey. Thank you, Rakin. I love you. I love you, Rakin. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rakin. Thank you, Rakin. We love Rakin here. He's a good man. You'd have to shade your chest hair. Yes. Jace. Rakin's the man, everybody. Give him some love in the chat. Also, go follow him. He streams. He's a good streamer. I wish he'd play Resident Evil more often, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care. Rakin Knight. Within the Ashes says, I do get mistaken as a girl. Oh, interesting. Still do all the time. Oh. Well, you're on the right track. My hair grows back fast, so I got to keep up with shaving. Oh, you foos? Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, if you get you're fucking there, then you're doing good. Look, dude, if you're like effeminate and fucking small and shit, yeah, dude, fuck. I'm just saying, if you're like a freaking 380-pound bodybuilder, it's just not gonna work. Look, I'm not saying like you shouldn't do anything. I'm not saying like you shouldn't do a thing if you want to do a thing. I'm just saying, I even if I felt like some kind of way, I'm like, I'm never gonna be satisfied. My titties far too large. All right. Yeah, Rakin. Okay, I get it. Okay, whatever. Get real. Okay, it's fine. Charitard says Celsius is scary. It inhibits both caffeine receptors and dumps it all into the bloodstream. I thought I was having a heart attack. I went to the ER. Oh my god, Charitard, my man over here. Yeah, I'm totally cool with them. So I take a metric fuck ton of pre-workout every day, every single day. So like a metric fuck ton. I drink a Monster when I wake up, take a full scoop of pre-workout. I can't even imagine how much caffeine's in that. And then I drink another Monster like at 8 p.m. every night. But I think I'm getting away from it because I'm starting to like not really care for the late night Monster anymore. You know, usually I'm like, ooh. I don't think I care anymore about it. Thank you, Charitard. Love you. Thank you, Breaking Night. I love you. Appreciate you guys. We are now 30 from Naked Snake. Can you freaking believe it? Can you believe it? How do you not have panic attacks? I don't know. I used to use really crazy pre-workout. I used something called Dust Extreme, like in 2016, 2015, 2016. And it was available for like a week before they pulled it off the shelf. Because it was literally Adderall. They took the pills and crushed them bitches up. That's pretty much what they did. I'll never forget working out for 5 hours on that shit. It was great. But no, I can't really use anything harsh anymore. I just use C4 Extreme. So it's like baby's first pre-workout. But I do it mainly for the beta alanine. Gross. Monster and pre-workout ain't gonna make you taller. Well, all right. Why do you guys hate me because I'm 5'4"? You know, like, there's nothing wrong with being 5'4". Okay. There's a lot of important people that are 5'4". Okay. Stop making fun of me. I'm a man. I'm a man. Name one. Joey Swall. Very important. Coffee tea water. Oh, I ate ever. What the hell is coffee tea water? That sounds terrible. Vegeta's 5'4". Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Tom Cruise. Yeah, that's a good point. Jeff Gordon. Yes. Babies. All of them babies. Oh my god. I just had a coffee then Celsius before I go to the gym. Oof. Coffee, it makes me feel weird. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't drink it often though. It's like once every 4 months I'll drink a cup of coffee. It's when I'm like desperate and I haven't had a Monster in like 2 days and I'm at like the airport and I see like a steaming coffee and I'm like, you know what? I need that. I need it. What's up, Chad? Mr. Chadwick. Coffee makes me shit all day. That's how Monster does, man. I'll drink a Monster and literally shit just like liquid. If he said, shut me, the fire goddess. Jeff Gordon is a god. Okay. Jeff Gordon is the reason that I wanted to race. I can remember it like it was yesterday. It was the 2002 Sharpie 500. There's like 8 laps to go, 12 laps to go. I can't remember. And he knocked Rusty out of the way. And I remember screaming. And I'd watched NASCAR before because my dad watched it. But I'd never, I obviously would like lose focus. I wouldn't watch it. I'd kind of pay attention. That shit changed everything. That one race changed everything. And I did not miss a race for like 10 years after that. And I started really following it. So you know what, Fire Goddess? Eat my ass. How about that? I love Martin too within the Ashes. He's a good dude. All right, okay. Makes you tired. Once it's caffeine makes you tired, that's because you have attention deficit disorder. Charitard, didn't he drive the Napa car? I don't get the joke. I don't get the joke. Kevin Harvick, also one of the GOATs. You see what happened when Harvick got in a good car? Whew. He got in that 4 car, and it was like Jeff Gordon's ghost in that bitch. Although Gordon outran him at Kansas and at Indy that year. That was a good year. 2014 was a really awesome year. Should have won 7 races that year. Wasn't a joke. The Napa car. Who drove the Napa car back then? Was it Michael Waltrip? I can't remember. Or was it the 31 car? Who was in that? Jeff Green? Who was in that car? Bro. I'm pretty sure it was Michael Waltrip. I might be wrong. I'm not up on the lore. I'm old, boys. 6 members out of 100 tonight, all from Not Sure. He's the GOAT. We love you, Not Sure. Appreciate you, buddy. He's helping the Fight Milk goal. He tried his best. His damnness. And 468 out of 500 for Nigga Snake. Still Trap. What's up, buddy? Did Mark Martin drive the Napa car? No. Chase Elliott did, yeah. Low sponsored 30 for Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. Well, who was the Napa car back in those days? I know Chase Elliott was for a while. I'm saying, or if he might still be actually, but I'm talking like 90s. Chase Elliott was not even born yet. 15 Napa was Michael Waltrip. Hey, I was right. Can you believe it? I was fucking right. Hey. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of cars and stuff, if you do not know, let me go back. Where is it? The new NASCAR game, NASCAR 25, comes out October 14th. Make sure you pick it up, boys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm like, I didn't really care because it was so far off. And now, like, the closer it gets, I'm like, okay, I'm getting kind of pumped, bro. Getting a little pumped, boys. It's going to be fun seeing my stupid face in there. Daniel Robertson says, bro, I had a monster hours for the gym, and then later on that dust extreme pre, and I had a caffeine over. Shit, no joke. Yeah, I remember one time I took 3 scoops of pre-workout because the gym owner lied to me. He lied to me and said, oh, this is weak. You're going to need like 2 or 3 scoops. And I literally thought I was going to die. I was like panicking. And it's something that isn't like anything I've ever experienced. Overdosing pre-workout is not, you don't know until you know. It like you feel scared. Like everything starts to get real weird. I can't even explain it. It's like you start getting really sick feeling and you start sweating. It's fucking weird, man. Herbagas says, what's pre-workout? Is that different than protein powder? Yeah. I like it when it makes my face tingle. Beta-alanine, bro. That's what that is. I love it. Thank you, Daniel. I love you, dude. I love you. Daniel Robertson. Shout out to Daniel Robertson for coming and seeing me at the Southeast Game Exchange. The beautiful MA says, when's your next race? It is next weekend in Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, Virginia. Jays. And here's a cute picture of me playing NASCAR 2000 in the trailer. Little did I know that 25 years later, we be in the game, boys. It's wild how things work out, you know? What's after that, Chody? What? After Richmond? Shit, I don't know. Nothing. I'm thinking about working my way to do the Bull Ring in Las Vegas. I'm thinking about that. I think that's what I might do. That natty loud. It sure is, MA. It sure is. I knew you would see it. MA is very like perceptive. Bubster with an orange boy. Hey, Erikias, Bubster, Billy, slinging orange boys. Thank you, Bubster. Appreciate you. It was a little. It's lemon grab hugging a little thing. Unacceptable. No trial, a million years. Million years dungeon, no trial. All right, thank you. Thank you, Bubster. Gosh. That's a big TV for 2000. Didn't know you were rich. Oh my God. It is a big screen TV that, by the way, looked like shit. You know the TVs back in the day, you could like run your hand across it and it was like fabric? It's one of those. And it barely fit in the trailer. By the way, right behind me is a wall. And this is the living room of the trailer. TV. The door was right here, I think. I can't actually really remember. I'm pretty sure the door is right here. I remember this chair, though. I love this chair, bro. You can see it ripping under my fat ass. Thank you, Bubster. Ashley! Ashley! Oh, my God. Thank you for the go, boy, Ashley. I love you. I think we have hit it, boys. I think we've hit it, dude. It worked well for CRT, or it worked well for PlayStation games. Terrible. I remember hooking my regular Xbox up to it. God, it looked awful. And then I got a 480p TV, and it changed everything. 480p changed everything for me. I remember. It's actually kind of staggering how big an upgrade high-def TVs were. I didn't actually realize it at the time until I think I was 17, and I bought a 1080p TV with one of my first checks from GameStop, and I hooked up the like composite whatever cables for my Xbox, and it blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, it looks real. I can see the sweat pouring out of Mike Tyson's arms because I was playing Fight Night, obviously. Fight Night Round 4. What a great game. Fight Night Round 4 is one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. Ashley. Saul says, that sucks. I'm almost at 400 pounds deadlift. I'm going to be off for 8 weeks off of a hernia surgery in December. I want to do my powerlifting first. Oh, fuck, that sucks, dude. Well, you'll be glad to know that it takes over a month to start losing like strength and muscle. Well over a month. So you won't be that far off. Dude, I've taken 2 weeks off of the gym, went and benched 385 for 2. You know what I'm saying? So you're all good, dude. Don't stress too much. I know it's hard. You're going to stress, but you know what I'm saying. You're going to stress, but I get it. Is that Chris McGough with a 200 Norwegian crowns? Oh my word. Coming in strong. The best pre-workout are the ones with a lot of L-arginine. You can drink an extra dose with breakfast and you have veins popping 30 minutes later. That's one cool thing about me and my genetics, Chris McGough. I got me a gut right now because it's August. And my arms look like a road map. I don't know why. I'm pretty happy with it, though. My arms are always veiny, like year round. Pretty cool. So thank God for that. Chris McGough is an Xbox 360 chair retard. Fight Night Round 4. That was the Fight Night Round 4 was the first time I ever saw a game in like 1080p or upscaled or whatever. I don't know if it was actual 1080p, but it was upscaled for. I don't know. It was 1080p TV plugged in through like composite. I think maybe. I don't remember. I just remember being blown away. I was like, damn. But it was definitely Fight Night Round 4. I bought an Xbox just for Forza. I had my field Gran Turismo on PS2 before that. Forza was a masterpiece, and then it went off the rails. The Tide car, yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Chris McGough. We love you. We appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate you. Chris McGough. Oh my God, even April's thrown down. Oh my God, April. Oh my God. Looking forward to seeing you. I'm so thankful that Richmond's happening. I did not think it was going to happen, but I will be there. So I'll see you there. Don't forget to remind me, April. Don't forget to remind me, please. You know how it is sometimes. Don't forget. But yeah, I'll be there. And you'll be right there beside me like usual. Just remind me. Because, I mean, I'll remember, but, you know, on the off chance I don't. Thank you, AJ. I still have a 360. My 360 is in my theater. So downstairs, I have a theater because I had a mother-in-law suite. When I bought this house, there's a mother-in-law suite, whatever the hell that is. Like 2 floors down or whatever. I don't know, whatever, you get it. And I was like, no, why do I need this room? So I was like, theater. So I put a giant screen up that covers the whole wall. I got a freaking HD projector, and very shocked at how expensive projectors are. It was like $800. It made me almost throw up, but it was necessary. I got movie posters, and I got theater seats, like recliners, and they got like AC outlets on them and shit. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I did. I built that down there. And my 360 is down there because me and Sean, who is not here, by the way, for some reason, I have a natty light in the picture. He ain't even here because we were playing Halo when he came to my house for a week. We played Halo, a dungeon. Thank you, April. We love you. We love you, April. We appreciate you. That's cheap compared to how much they used to cost. Yeah, dude, I didn't get a super high end one. It's like a Ben Q, I think is what it's called. It's really nice though. Very, very nice. It's fucking 1080p. Looks great. Looks fucking awesome. So I see Brittany Ventius back. Did she leave? I didn't know she left. Need for speed. I only like underground. I used to use a PS2 for the nostalgia. I have one right beside me, a fat one. I have a fat one right beside me. I wonder how big you can get. Not like 2 inches. Oh, you're talking about the projector. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty big. It's over 100 inches easily. It's like my entire wall. My ceilings are about, I don't know. Downstairs, I think they're higher, but they're about 11 feet probably in here, maybe. I remember when I grew up in my trailer, I could put my palm of my hand on my ceiling when I was like 16. I could put the palm of my hand on the ceiling when I was a kid in the trailer I grew up in. I can't even jump and touch this freaking ceiling. Ain't no way in hell. I can barely touch the damn door frame. Well, I am 5'1", so. Oh, Junebug. Ooh. Oh, no, Ashley, of course not. Thank you, April. I love you. I appreciate you, April. We knocked Naked Snake out of the park. Now the members got wrecked. Thank God for Not Sure for making sure we didn't go 0. We love you, Not Sure. Where's he at? Wait, I gotta go over here actually. Where is he at? Where's Not Sure at? There he is. Big shout out to Not Sure for making sure we didn't go empty-handed on the memberships. I love you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. The screen alone's $1K. I don't even remember what the screen cost. I think PDH did some of that. I don't remember. Mine is the age just before he's losing his nuts. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Seems no one loves you as much as I. Thank you, Not Sure. I love you. Appreciate it. Not Sure is flexing. Make sure you guys like the show, by the way. Oh, I'll have a video out in like 20 minutes. Maybe. Oh, I'm still alive. But after. I'll edit something together in like 2 seconds. All right, boys. Big shout out to Billy. Appreciate you, buddy. Billy had his fair share of pink and red boys and orange boys. Appreciate you, buddy. Always. He always Rainbow Nights. I don't know why he loves me, but I love him as well. It's very special. Irakias, we love you. Arakan Knight. Oh my God. Chris McGough. Oh my God. April. Oh my God. Look at these beautiful people. Ashley. Oh my God. Anjali. Thank you, guys. All right, boys. I think it's about time for some Naked Snake in this house. What's up? The mother of Satan kitten sleeps all night. Oh, your kitties. Yes, your kitties. I forget about your kitties, Chris McGough. Collective shout pity party. Is that Savvy in the thumbnail for this? Hey, Ginger streaming. I know what I'm not rating. Oh, it is funny. It is just jokes. It is just jokes. You know what's really funny? I have upcoming streams for people that haven't streamed in like 5 years, and they're not gonna stream. It just says upcoming. It's weird. We'll do Smash. Is Sabby on with Smash? I definitely will do that. Give him some love. Smash, where are you? Where are you, Smash? I don't think he just put her in the thumbnail. He knows what he's doing. She got a good face. He's like, fuck. That a weed vapor or nicotine? It's nicotine. I race in NASCAR, Jeremiah. I can't smoke the weed. Also, I don't like it at all. I think it fucking it doesn't agree with me. But and it's been years since I even attempted. But it's nicotine. All right, let's do Naked Snake. Appreciate you guys. I love you. I love you. Appreciate you. Here we go. It's time for the snake. It's time for the snake, boys. You guys ready for some snake? Because I'm ready. Here we go. It's time. I have a long sleeve shirt on, so I just wanted to wear long sleeves today. Just felt like it was time. And I only could find one. I don't know where the hell they are. Oh, D. Lalo says, do you have friends now? No. What? Of course not. Rate Cecil? No. Cecil's got plenty of viewers. All right, here we go. You guys ready? This is 492 naked snakes in a row. Like the stream, boys. Oh, Shadowcat coming in with that $2. Thank you, Shadowcat. Love you. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go, boys. You ready? What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
I'm searching, I'm melting to you.
It's that time again, boys.
What a fear in my heart.
For Naked Snake.
But you're so supreme.
Oh my God. Donna, snake eater, in my time, there be nobody else. Yeah. Narco-wookie crime. It's the way I fly to you. Slosher! I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Someday we'll go red. Someday we'll feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God! I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Yes, cry. It's the way I fly to you. Yeah, I'm still in a dream, snake eater. 492 streams in a row. Narco-wookie. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I feel it in my bones, boy. Hail to the yeah, boys. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Every damn show. It never fails. It never fails. We killed it. It wasn't even close today. Last stream's terrifying. This stream killed it. Not even close. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I love you. We're gonna raid Smash JT. And then I'll have a video coming out in like probably 20 minutes. Kim Lau, what's up, baby? Says Hideo Kojima likes trans people. Hunter Shaver and Susie Hunter. I don't know who Susie Hunter is. I know who Hunter Shaver is because the freaking Zelda debacle are in future projects. It could probably, I mean, I feel like Hideo Kojima could handle something like that well. Like I said, it could easily work. I feel like it's always worked. I mean, it in the past before it was ever really a issue, I guess. As long as the character is good and totally fine. And like the character's arc has nothing to do with them being trans, right? I think they did it good in Squid Game, for example. Because it was kind of not really like, you know, it was just person happened to be trans, right? Now, granted, Squid Game season 3 sucked. Fucking terrible. But I think they handled the character pretty good. So, all right, Smash JT is getting rated tonight, boys. Make sure you guys have the thumb or the notification bell on. Like this stream. This video is going to come out in like 20 or 30 minutes. You better like it, or I'm going to be pissed. Let it play. Comment on it. Do your due diligence for your boy. I'll see you guys Saturday, maybe Friday, but Saturday for sure, as per usual. Get on it. Diggity. Doggone it. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in a few days and in a video in a few minutes. Don't forget. Hell yeah. Making sure to smash this live. All right, let's go. Cam raid in the chat.